Good afternoon.
Welcome back. All right. We are at the precipice of disaster or not. We'll see. Welcome to RPG Short Shots. And we are halfway through our Durlag's Legacy mini campaign, which is two parts. First part, Durlag's Tower, and the second, Durlag's Tomb. Last time we successfully dispatched a fairly nasty beast with the help of one Tyrannosaurus Rex
A big
and
one,
quite a
too.
few others. Let's go ahead and meet everybody today. Let's start with Sid.
Oh, hey, I'm first. Hey guys,
You are first.
I'm Sid and I'll be playing Kara Stormbolt, Monk Barian, Blue Dragonborn Monk Barian. Yes, that's me. That's I.
Indeed. Ruby.
Hello, I'm Ruby, and I'm playing Thexel Honore, the Bronze Dragonborn Bard, Painter, and Occasional Dinosaur.
Very nice. Rooster.
I'm Rooster. I'm playing Yip Klafiki, and I am a Horizon Walker Ranger that likes to bring people in to help me when I just want to run away.
Very nice. Ella.
Hi, I'm the Geeky Seamstress, and I am playing Zephyr. She is an Air Genocide Horizon Walker Ranger as well.
Awesome. And Reed.
I'm playing myself. I'm Renard McCall, also known as Rennie, and I'm a lovable little gnomish thief. That's what I do. I steal things, and I drink. That's what I do. Yeah.
Both
and I'm
skills
not
may come in
deaf,
handy.
unlike most of the party when we last left off before our long rest. So, yeah. Or
Very
poisoned.
true.
Or a whole lot of other bad things that happen to everybody else. And that's mostly because I fought like a rotten, dirty scoundrel.
Indeed. Well, drinking and thieving might be two skills that come in handy. Maybe not. We'll see. In the way of a recap, we find ourselves on the first floor of Durlag's Tower. This floor is adorned with 4 statues facing inward. In the middle of this floor, we see a platform that had raised up from below once the proper orientation was achieved. The pair of interesting fellows, the Nap, the Quasit, and Schwalt, the now Feshni, barred their way, we'll say. But that was not a problem for this group, for they have motivation, we'll say. After this quite disastrous combat and the mess that was left all over the floor of the first floor, we find ourselves in a barred door and expertly trapped by Rennie. And Zephyr, Yip, and Rennie are off in the corner, bedding down for a long rest. We'll pick it up after that.
Where's Carrie's?
I think he was standing guard at the front door.
Where is the big dragonborn guy with the, hi-ya chop thing, the monk guy, where,
I think he's
he
up
can
in
run
the
up
front.
walls? Because I'm doing that thing that we always do when we can't be heard or understood. I'm just yelling it louder and hoping it somehow works.
I just walk over.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. All right, good
At
night,
this point,
everybody.
none of you are deafened. You've regained your hearing after the rest.
And I think I'm not currently on the board because I went to sleep as a dinosaur, which has since gone away. But I am also there.
Let's correct that.
Okay. All right. So, what is the plan? Are we
Try not-
do we go up the staircase, down the platform? What's the situation?
I think we just
As a
need to try
reminder,
not to die today.
The stairs ascending the tower are walled off with the same stone as the rest of the tower. This is pretty magically adorned Hizakukur. It is very well made, well placed. These stairs seem to have been walled off some time ago by expert dwarven craftsmen and are, by all appearances, impenetrable.
So down then, I guess.
Down.
Seems like it.
All right. Do we know how to get this thing to work?
I think we did it already. Do we
Did?
just pull something off and then this thing goes down? Is that how we do this?
Maybe all of our combined weights will match his and it will go back down.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a possibility. Happy to test that out.
All right, so everybody, anyone who'd like, make an investigation check, please.
I'll investigate.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Right?
Right?
Oh shit.
I just got it at 20.
Hey.
Hey.
All right.
You know,
23.
we all tried to stay out of the center of this, and then we after this battle, we've all just been like, eh.
Right.
Well, in this case, it pays off. So, Yip and Thexel in particular. Thexel, you are looking along the floor, and as you recall, as the platform ascended, Schvalt was sitting upon basically a fairly ornate ottoman. That ottoman was since destroyed completely by Trexel, the T-Rex incarnation, and you see scattered all over the floor parts, basically bits of furniture. But at the spot where that ottoman had sat, right in the center, on each of the tiles, each of the 4 tiles in the center, you see an impression, like a circle or a pit. They appear to be roughly the same orientation, shape, and size as the ottoman was when it sat there.
So, like the legs of the ottoman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that.
It was impressive.
Maybe just
That's what-
I try. Maybe you'll just poke your fingers, or like poke something in the hole, and we could go down.
Can we
That's
find the
bad,
legs
isn't
of the
it?
ottoman? Or is it totally vaporized?
You find the legs in various states of damage. In most cases, most of the leg will be fairly intact, but broken or shattered into splinters at some length above, maybe where it intersected with the cushion, maybe a little lower down in some cases.
But we can find the 4 points that might fit into that spot.
Yes, absolutely could.
Great.
Well, let's do that.
Grab one of them and
Yeah.
Okay.
put it on the pressure. I'm assuming there's a pressure plate or something in there.
Okay.
I follow suit.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
grab
So
one.
we've got two in, 3.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
4?
Me.
Okay. So as each of you sort of takes a leg and finds the orientation that allows it to slide fairly effortlessly into the impression, you feel a bit of play with it. It's got a little bit of room to move, but as you push, you can't just. It doesn't just activate. You're not able to quite get there yet.
Go ahead.
What made it rise the first time?
We set all the things in the dwarven hands. We got all the tools set up.
each of the dwarven statues had
Oh.
incorrect items placed, and once they were correctly applied, then the platform opened and the floor rose.
Do we have to put them back, maybe?
I just knocked one. Which one was the one that shocked?
I know there's one that screamed at us, and that was the northeast one. We don't want to do that again.
No, we do not.
As each of you were trying to maneuver your post into the hole, I would say that who the four of you was, so it was Yip, Karis, Zephyr, and Thexel each working it. Rennie, can you give me an investigation, please? Or even just perception. Actually, I like perception.
You like perception? I like perception. Here we go. Let's see what perception gives us today. A 16.
Okay, well, you're passive 17, so I'll say as you're watching, you're watching them each try their posts independently, and every time somebody gives it a good jab, somebody else is kind of backing off to look at it a little bit, or trying to figure out a different way to insert or twist.
Okay, guys. Everybody needs to do this all at the same time. It's as if an ottoman was placed there. We all have to go. So on the count of 3, I want you all to push down at the same time with the little foot thing, okay?
1, 2, 3, and then go? Or 1, 2, and go on 3?
Go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We'll push down.
All right. Yeah. I will not make you roll for that one. I think excellent instructions. As each of you orients, prepares, and on 3, not after 3, a good heave of all 4 of the posts, and you hear an audible kind of click, and this platform starts to descend.
Because what could possibly go wrong?
Right.
Thexel goes into like a very heroic pose for whoever might see us when we get down to the bottom.
Get behind Thexel again.
As the platform descends, and it descends a fair distance, you find that there's a little bit of light down here. It's not a ton, but it's enough that you can see without too much discomfort or issue. So we'll go ahead and open her up. And the center platform once again takes up about 20 feet square in the middle. As it comes all the way to the bottom, you see that there are 4 statues in each corner.
Son of a
descends.
Biscuit eater.
Each statue looks very similar to the ones above, but you kind of feel like they are a little different somehow. Maybe they're like they're judging you, and they're just waiting. But you do see stairs at either east and west side that descends down, spiral stairs that protrude out of the wall just a little bit, and look to be going downward. You don't see anything else obvious at this point in the room.
Said they're judging us.
You get a sense.
I judge back.
Noted.
Can I do a perception check just to see if I can hear anything around?
Sure. Absolutely, you can.
5.
I
think we're good.
Yeah, you can hear easy enough. You can hear very little at the moment. Down what appears to be down the stairs, there is nothing particularly identifiable. Maybe a dampness or some dankness that is just sort of giving you an impression, but nothing obviously audible or otherwise apparent.
Smells
I
musty.
I would like to go and maybe check out the northwest because that one hurt less upstairs.
Real quick, is this place lit?
It is lit, but it's lit by an unknown. I'll say an unknown source. It's almost as if there's a bit of light, magical light that adorns the walls themselves a little bit. You can't see like an obvious source of light. You just see there is a little bit of a glow to the whole place. You could enhance that yourselves if you chose to, or you at the moment can see relatively well. We'll say a little better than dim light.
All right.
In the northwest statue, as Yip approaches, you see again the Delver, bedecked with maps, pouches, spyglass, other gear. You know what you'd find on an explorer's, just like you saw above. This dwarf has no beard, and that is the same as what you did upstairs, where you removed the beard, and has a fistful of parchments and a jeweled short sword in each hand. The plate at the base, what you saw up top, this one reads, "I am the temptation of power. I am to be respected, but not touched."
I don't judge that one.
I'm just gonna take a little bit of a step back from it, going. Good to know. Hey, let's not touch this particular statue right now.
I don't know that we should touch any of them, really.
I'll go to the southwest. Yes, west.
Okay, southwest.
Yeah.
This
I
statue,
will
the hunter.
also go over there.
All right, the hunter. This one is the stout dwarf, crouched down like he was pouncing, a wickedly curved dagger in one hand, and an overfull flagon in the other, as you had placed above. Several loose coins are scattered around the feet, and at the base, the plate says, "I am pure glory. I entertain my people."
Man after my own heart. Interesting. All right. Oh, by the way, Karis, just while we're over here, just I mean, you're fantastic, but I just felt it should be said by someone other than just yourself. And I give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Karis, Rennie, and Zephyr, you start to sense something building. It's almost like a barely perceptible grind that is just barely in your consciousness right now. But you do get the impression that something has or is changing.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Like mechanical dooley it's moving around.
I
Chain
heard that
links
too.
and gears, and
Oh,
Something's changing.
something's not right. I don't know if it's the thing that moved the platform up and down, or if there's something else going on, or if this is something that happens all the time, but just be aware of it.
all
I'll
right.
keep my ears out for it. I don't hear anything yet.
I want to walk over to the wall
Okay.
and just kind of take a look at. Well, you said it's got this lighting source. I want to try to.
It's a fairly even light. It's almost as if, like, rather than a focused light cantrip was cast on something, it's almost like the stone themselves just give off a little bit of a glow. This is a little different than what you've seen up above, and so it is not clear, at least yet for you, why they would be different, but it does allow you to see. Yep. You can give me an active perception check, please, since you mentioned it.
For what?
A perception check.
Oh. There it is. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you can start to hear it as you listen for it. You can start to hear it. It did not. It was not apparent at first, but
Okay.
now that they've mentioned it, and you're listening
Like-
for it.
like-
You kind of get. It's almost like that tone that only kids can hear. The adults
It's
can't
like-
hear it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Rennie, I hear what it is. That's do you have an idea of what that sound would be? I'm not familiar with gears and chains and cogs and stuff.
With a dwarf, you never know. And I move up to the one at northeast statue and take a look at what it says.
Okay. Northeast. The crafter. This one wearing thick goggles. This dwarf seems to have scorch marks all over his face. Again, nice craftsmanship of the stone to actually give you the impression of scorch marks. And it looks like a gilded mask. So you almost have layers upon layers of this dwarf's face, the mask and the scorch marks. Eyes are sharp and focused. This one holds an ornate gauntlet in the outstretched hand and nothing in the other. The plate at the base of this one reads, "I am the balance between war and defense. I am stretched thin, but hold strong."
Balance between war and peace. Stretch thin, but hold strong.
I'm gonna have a look at the southeast one, the Shorn.
Okay, the Shorn. Very good. This one is bald, lacks all hair except for the wild beard. He lacks eyebrows and coif. He sports a look of bemusement and is wearing a necklace of a hammer and anvil. The plate at the base of this one reads, "I am that which is necessary. I protect my people." Can you give me a history check, please?
Absolutely. That's a 19.
Wow. Okay.
Very nice.
So with the 19, I don't know if Thexel was really a student of dwarven history, but this in particular, I mean, this is obvious enough for most, but especially for you, this is the kind of the look and the type of rhetoric you would see coming from Moradin, kind of the chief god of the dwarven pantheon. You also notice, all of you, that the grinding seems to be getting slightly louder, very slowly.
I want to put my goggles of night on and look up.
Okay,
Just see if I see anything up there.
sure. No problem. You can do that. And as you look up, you see the light. The light does seem to taper off the higher you go, almost as if the light properties of the stone only really apply down out in the lower areas. You can see fine up to the bottom, basically, of the floor above. Nothing sticks out. There's no apparent damage or feature up there that would be particularly interesting. You do see the square of where the platform was had closed up after the platform descended.
Okay.
Can I do a religion check, just if any of the other plates on any of the other statues remind me of any other deities?
By
or
all
if it's
means,
all-
and go ahead and roll with advantage.
Ooh. That's a nat 20.
Didn't even need it. All right. So that day must have been a riveting lecture, because the Dwarven Pantheon is something you're a little bit familiar with. Mostly in the way the stories were told, more so than the actual thing itself. Moradin, the chief deity, does have a quite a few in his court, we'll say. In particular, and one that you kind of know well just from your profession, Vergadane, the trickster god.
Yes.
That one, you kind of are able to place is the hunter.
Yes. Gold coins. I knew I remembered something.
Entertain the people, pure glory. And so that kind of helps to focus the process here. You kind of get the impression after with a natural 20 for sure. These are all 4 deities in the Dwarven pantheon, and you kind of you know of a few others. We'll say Gorn, very much a deity around war, peace, defense, aggression. There are a few more that particularly are notable, including Marthhammer, Wanderers, Deep Duera, Conquest, and Abathor, the god of greed.
All right.
I don't know any of those gods.
Yeah, Thexel kind of goes back into like the middle of the platform and goes, all right, Moradin, Vergadane, Crafter's probably gone, and I think that guy might be Marthhammer, but I can't be sure. I knew that I remembered this from somewhere. Anybody else up with their dwarven religion?
Nope.
Okay.
We're relying on
Probably
you,
not.
Thexel.
Great. Yeah.
I would like to take a couple gold coin out of my pocket and place them on the at his feet at the statue here in the hunter.
Okay, indeed you can.
That's just two gold coins.
Perfect. So you do, and as you do, the grinding of the just the impression you have is now getting louder and louder. We are going to roll initiative as 2 of the statues, and we'll say northwest, the Delver. Strike that. Actually, let's do the ones that you're standing next to. So southwest, the Hunter, and southeast, the Shorn. Actually, you can see them sort of almost visibly stand more upright and just kind of flex. And as they do, we have a couple of clay golems.
As long as they don't scream deafening shouts again.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I just figured they were judging us, and if they're gods, I'd give them an offering. That didn't seem to go well.
Hot today.
Holy crap.
What did you do?
I gave an offering? Respect to the gods? I thought that was a thing.
Apparently 2 of them are mad about it.
All right.
So what are we doing, guys?
I mean, the stairs are open if we want to make a run for it. I'm just saying.
Whoa, they're big. They're really big.
Oh, Lord.
These dwarven statues almost seem to like grow a little bit as they animate.
Oh dear.
All right,
bad there's not
everybody's
an
set.
Looks
Too
too
like
bad
we're
there's not
good.
an offering for everybody else. Except that guy.
Yeah.
Don't touch that guy. He doesn't want to be touched.
Exel, what would you like to do?
Okay. So there's 2 of them.
There are
just the
2
one?
of them, yes.
Okay.
Where's the other one?
I'm going to 30 feet. Okay, yeah. So there he is.
Sorry. Yep.
I'm going to cast so from like the scales kind of at the top of my head, this tiny one of them just shines a little bit brighter like a gem, and I'm going to cast Bane on the 2 that we can see and I'm gonna cast it on the statue of the the Delver, just in case it's also sentient at the moment and can make a saving throw. But I'm gonna cast it out of my Iron Stone, so it doesn't use a spell slot.
What's the saving throw?
It's Charisma saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
I never asked what that thing floating around your head was, and now I know I should have.
That's fine. It mostly just like hides in my scales most of the time.
Nice. Well, these two tall fellows are not particularly charismatic, and so they will take the full force of your bane. The third target, the statue in the northwest corner of the Delver, does not seem to be affected.
Okay, cool. So they have minus a d4 from attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to the staircase. Just saying, we can make a run for it if we want to. That's my turn.
Okay. The first clay golem that is now under your effect, right next to Yip, is going to kind of turn. Already kind of facing Yip anyway. Is going to kind of turn and is going to make with his fists kind of coming down over. He's going to try to slam you. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Does not. Okay, so the golem you can see kind of distracted by your offering of coins. As the fist comes down, it comes just a little wide.
Just one of those.
The second one right behind it, however. 18?
On me?
That is
Yes.
minus 3 from the bane.
Yep. Perfect. So 15.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Nope.
So this one comes just a little to the other side of you. So both fists come down, but you kind of thread the needle pretty deftly.
I think I need new pants.
All right. Zephyr, you are up.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're fighting. So, I am going to use my bonus action to, as I'm grabbing one of my arrows and knocking it, it turns into a lightning bolt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, sorry, remembering how this works. So I'm going to kind of run 5-10 here as I'm doing this, and need to make an attack roll. I'm going to aim at this one.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
14 just hits.
Hey. All right. So remember how this works. There it is.
This is gonna be so good.
So the target takes 4d8 lightning damage
Okay.
on a hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then whether you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, Karis.
This dance again.
And I
Right.
have advantage with this regular dangerous ones.
Yes.
Advantage, not 20.
Nice.
So you
Takes the lightning
take
out of the air.
half of this.
Oh no, I take 0 damage.
Or well, yeah, because you have the thing. but yeah.
Evasion. So once again, I absorb the lightning. It's mine. The elements are mine to control.
Almost as if you're
Right.
enjoying that.
Amazing.
I smile as much as a dragonborn can.
All right. Anything else for you?
I have a second attack. I just had to. So the second
right.
one is just going to be because that's the next time I make an attack. So it's once per turn, I think.
Okay.
But that will probably hit
22.
anyway.
Oh yes, no problem.
Jeez, Louise, look at these hits.
All right. And that is my turn.
How much
All right.
damage? That was 5 points?
Yes. Fine.
Okay.
To the same one or the other one?
To the other one, actually. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Then I damage both of them.
Nice.
I will make that one appropriately. All right.
Oh, cool.
Rennie, you are up.
Jeez. I'm not really feeling this, guys. I stand... I rush over to where Thexel is, and I draw my my short sword, my magical short sword, and I also, as my fast hands action, draw out a rod from one of the pouches on my back and have it handy. And I ready the rod just in case. So
Okay. That's it?
that's it. That's my turn. And I yell at the big one that's by Yip. Why don't you come charge someone your own size there, big fella? Me!
Nice. Very good. All right. He is currently occupied, but his fellow here, having taken the pretty significant hit from the lightning arrow from Zephyr, is going to turn his attention towards you and is going to haste, and then is going to swing back around, just kind of like just giving you a growl, something, angrily swing back around and try to take a swing with his fists again at Karis, who was right up on him. So
Come on, come on.
$13.
Oh, 13 misses.
All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, that as his bonus action, gets to use the slam and comes up empty. The distraction from Zephyr was just a little too much.
But he's
Alright, Karis, you're
hasted
up.
now?
He is
Is that
hasted.
going?
Yes,
Nice.
Oh dear.
Is my turn?
yes, it is your turn.
All right. I'm just going to attack him a few times. Unarmed strikes. That's boop. 19 to hit. First attack.
Yep.
And that'd be 6 damage.
Okay,
Second attack.
unarmed.
Yeah, all of this is unarmed.
Okay,
Yeah, but 19 again.
okay,
Then I'm gonna spend a key point for a flurry of blows. So 2 more unarmed strikes. 18 to hit.
the 18 will hit,
Let's see, 5
You're-
damage.
and your unarmed strikes are bludgeoning. You correct?
Yeah, bludgeoning.
Yeah. You're pummeling this rock, this golem. He doesn't seem to be affected by your fists.
If it's a magical thing, my strikes count as magic items.
Oh, good.
Magic.
Then you're good. All right.
Yes, he seems to actually be doing damage now.
Yeah, you got to remind me of these things. All right. So yeah, so you're doing a decent amount.
Last attack for the unarmed strikes.
Also, you missed rolling damage for for your second attack.
No, did I?
Yeah. You've hit 3 times and you only rolled twice.
Yep.
Oh.
Make it hurt.
Okay, well, the last attack was a 21.
Yep,
So
that's fine.
Let's roll damage twice. 8 damage for that second one I missed, and then 9 for the other one.
Yeah.
All right. So we
So
got
what? Let's see. It is
28 total.
Yes. That's good. Yes. So 6 6, 5, 11, 8. Yeah, 28 total.
Perfect.
So what I
Alright.
do is just run up his leg and Mortal Kombat style bicycle kick.
Okay.
Just to the
Nice.
chest. There's 4 attacks to the chest, and the last one, when it connects, I just backflip off. And then
Amazing.
strike a pose with my brand new quarterstaff, and I get ready for the next one.
All right.
And I my turn there.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna try something first before I do this other. I want to go ahead and draw my longbow,
Okay.
and I want to shoot at the golem directly in front of me.
Okay.
So that is.
So at that range, it is with disadvantage. Oh.
Well, don't think I need to hit disadvantage on that one.
I don't think you do. All right, with a 1. So you draw your longbow and you try to pull the arrow to release, and as you do, it kind of fumbles in your hand. This thing's just bearing down on you, and you actually drop your weapon.
Ah, crap. Guys, I messed up. I want to use my move action then and try to step back about 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to pick up my bow just yet.
Okay. You can do so. It will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
All right. 17 and
Minus
you baned, so minus 2. So 15.
Does not hit.
All right. Swing and a miss.
So-
As his fist comes around, you just back just out, and you can feel the air on your nose.
So amongst that, I bring it up, I drop, it's like, oh crap. As I step back, I want to kind of stumble to get that 10 foot as I luckily
Absolutely.
don't get hit. So, whoa.
Not a problem. Lucky. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Texel.
Okay, I am going to look at the golem that is currently hasted over by Karis,
Mhm.
and kind of smirk to myself and be like, "Oh, bad choice, buddy." I'm going to cast Dispel Magic,
Oh.
and I think haste is a 3rd level spell, so it's just gone.
Okay. That is fine. I'll remove his haste.
And I believe when haste ends, he becomes incapacitated for a turn, unless he's immune to that effect.
You
Uh,
brilliant.
Thank you.
I don't see it, but I'll give it to you because that's interesting.
So yeah, I will dispel that, and then I think I'd probably look down at Rennie next to me. I'm like, look at the rod that he's currently holding. I'm like, you do magic? Since when?
Trust me. Just trust me. This is not
Okay.
going to go well for them. I hope. But you should probably clear the stairs.
Okay, I will stand behind Rennie. That's my turn.
Nice.
Meat shield activated.
He suggested it this time.
Nice. Okay. We'll now turn back to our golem friend, who is currently without a good target, but being taunted is not anything anyone wants to deal with. So he's going to turn towards Rennie, and he's going to take. Well, let's see. We can only go 20, but that's enough. I can get towards him. All right. He's going to also haste. And so I'll add that. And will then, as his bonus action, attempt one slam on you. As the fist comes down with a 26.
Fine. Oh, well, it was -4, but I don't know if that'll help.
Yeah. So 22.
So I did say I was holding my action with the rod, did I not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So as he runs up, I hold the rod out in front, click it, step back, and let him slam into the rod at full speed. It's a rod of
Nice.
It's an immovable rod.
Immovable rod. Okay. Very
And
cool.
then, and I let that happen. That's my action.
Okay.
So he's gonna hit that rod.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're backing up.
I immediately, but no, I don't just back up. Let me say what I do here. I step over here by the stairs.
Okay.
Okay. And start reaching behind me, but I won't say any more than that yet. Reaching right around my waistband for something else.
Okay. So with the rod in place, he kind of comes up against it and is taking the swing at you, but he's just a little outside of range. He can't quite get to you. And so he's you see kind of the face, this face that's partially dwarven, but seems like a lot of the features have kind of softened. It's almost a clay sort of look, and you can see there's anger, there's frustration in that face.
I'm hoping he feels like there's a giant rod jammed in and knocking the wind out of him too, But hey.
Yeah, a little bit. He's definitely stopped in his tracks and has to take a minute to recover. He can do nothing further at this point.
Yeah, eat that, you big claymation tool.
Zephyr.
Oh boy. Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to say Pluribus Portalis. And then I'm going to shoot at the one right by Karis. Where's my... There it is. Ooh, hey.
Damn.
So all of this is going to turn into force damage.
Okay.
It's going to be that and that.
Okay.
And then I am going to make my second attack at that one as well. And this will just be magical longbow damage, piercing.
Okay.
For 7.
All right. So that's 26 total.
And then I'm going to move about here.
And this was the one right in front of you, yeah?
Yeah, yes. And that's my turn.
All right. Rennie, you're up. Can't wait to see what you've got in store.
Yeah.
From behind my waist belt, sword still in hand, on the other hand, I pull out a small bag. And I'm readying that bag. And I'm looking at the one who goes, you missed me the first time. You feeling feisty? You want to try to go for number 2? Come on, weak man. I bet you couldn't catch me if you tried. Go ahead, run it full tilt. Give me your best.
Okay. And you've readied an action.
I have readied my action with that bag.
All right.
Thexel has realized what's about to happen and is trying very hard not to laugh.
This could go horribly wrong. I could be in deep tapioca in a second.
Oh my goodness.
I'm hoping I pull this off.
And you're still on the landing, right? You're up
I'm
up
on the landing. I'm on the landing.
Okay.
And,
Perfect.
and I'm also eyeing how I'm going to roll underneath that iron rod here, or that immovable rod here in a minute if I have to. So, yeah.
Nice. All right. Our second friend here with Karis is not really enjoying the pummeling he's receiving from Zephyr kind of to his flank. And so
quick point of order.
Yep.
As part of haste, it says when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until the start of its next turn.
Yep.
So is that
And so,
now? Oh no, until after its next turn. Sorry. So
Yeah,
it would
no,
miss a turn.
Right. He's not happy as he turns to look at Zephyr and Karis kind of in turn really quickly. Doesn't really have what looks to be struggling to move, to lift the fists for another swing. Just kind of mutely, a soundless scream into the void in frustration.
Sweet.
Karis, you're up again.
Yay, my turn. So like I said, I have the Staff of Thunder and Lightning, so I do a quick spin and a two-handed strike to the knee for a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Nice. 11 damage.
Okay.
And I do a spin. So I hit him. I'm in the front, so I hit him to the side of the knee. I do a spin and come around with another two-handed strike for a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Yay! Knee attacks. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then, so that's both sides. So 2 sides of the knee, and let's just go for the trifecta. A kick to the back of the knee for a 17 to hit.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
that'll do it.
At 6 damage.
All right. So 25 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Anything else for Karis?
Not right now, no.
All right. So this thing's been taking some beatings, and it's starting to show its wear a little bit. Still has more or less its shape and its form, but you can see where some of the like where the strikes have landed true, the arrows have pierced. You can see a little bit of almost a droopiness to it, almost as if it were melting in some respects. Yip, you are up again.
Right. Well, I don't have my bow, so that doesn't help me. I want to cast Ice Hammer,
Okay.
and that will bring in the warhammer fashioned of ice. So because I think, yeah, it'd be ice damage, and I want to run up to next to Karis here and attack this his golem.
Okay.
So where did it? Right there. A 13 to hit.
13. This hammer's eludes you and does not quite make it. It's you swing, but you catch only air as the golem almost seems to be in his harm and in what looks to be some damage that he sustained. Not quite where you thought he was.
Okay, and I want to take my second attack and take another swing at him again.
Go for it.
23 to hit.
Oh, that one, no problem. Strikes home.
Okay, now pull that back up. I'm wielding this one-handed right now, so
Okay.
I think that is. Oh, wrong one. I guess it was popping up. I'm sorry. I am still getting the hang of this, and this has still been really good. So I guess the first one did 10 damage for ice damage.
Okay.
And back out. Still trying to figure out fully how the ice hammer works. So, yep. The weapon functions as a standard warhammer in all ways, and it deals an extra D10 of cold damage on a hit.
Okay.
And then, let's see, I did the higher level. I think I did that correctly. I don't think there's anything else I do if I understand this properly. So that's it.
Did you roll your extra?
Which is the extra, just the normal hit. So it would be that 7. I think I did that right. I'm still getting used to that hammer.
Yeah, so you'll roll the weapon's normal damage and the ice damage.
So yep. So 7 normal, and then it was 10 ice.
Okay, we'll go with that. All right. That almost a hammer-shaped dent in this thing's chest area.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what you get for making your friend making me drop my bow. I need that bow.
All right, Thexville, you are up.
So keeping a very calm performer exterior, she looks at this other golem and is like, yeah, I bet you couldn't even get him if you tried. And is gonna cast Vicious Mockery, so make a wisdom save.
All right.
And it's with a -2.
Okay. And I do have advantage.
Ooh, okay.
There we go. And at -2, that is 15.
Fails.
Oh.
So that's 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pop over here and just do a quick scan around in case anybody needs any healing, but everybody's looking fine, so we're good. That's my turn.
We'll see how long
All
that
right.
lasts in a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So he is being mocked. Not super happy about it. Is going to, however, stay as focused as a golem can on Rennie, who is taunting and really just kind of making a fool of this poor thing. And so he's gonna kind of extricate himself from the rod and kind of come around. So use a little bit of movement to get around. And he's gonna take a swing at you.
Is he coming down the stairs? Or is he coming at me?
He's coming towards you. Yes.
I dump a bag of 1,000 ball bearings right in front of him and roll out of the way, right toward the immovable rod. And I grab a hold of it.
Okay. Okay, so we have ball bearings on the floor, a bit of hazardous terrain, and you're just using it as like a lever to hold on for purchase.
I am doing two things. I'm
this
grabbing
look
it
like?
so that in case those ball bearings spill my way, I don't lose my footing. And I'm also prepared to deactivate it because I'm not going to lose my immovable rod. I paid
All
good
right.
money for that. So, yeah. So I'm hoping we can get a tumble here. If he doesn't just land on the ground, maybe he might just land on the ground and slide right down those stairs. We're
Okay,
going to
well,
see what we can get away with here.
Yeah, let's see what we can get away with. I'll roll. How about I do a dex?
With a
And-
-3.
-3. Wow. Okay, so that's a dirty 1.
I knew you couldn't catch me, claymation tool.
So as the fist kind of starts to swing, that step towards you finds nothing but ball bearings. Rennie just slides out of the frame as this thing, the leg kind of kicks forward, and he's going to fall backwards, on kind of prone on his back. So I will mark him prone.
Fast
Does
hands.
not.
I jam the immovable rod into his chest to hold him in place.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'll have him prone, and he's gonna be stunned.
Oh my god.
Oh
Click.
my goodness.
Stay.
All right.
I don't think he's entertained.
No.
He now has little ball bearings sticking out of his clayish feet and clayish back, and I'll say a good chunk of them have sort of now been stuck to the body in some form or fashion. There's still a few in the area that are rolling around, so
All the
we'll
haste
treat.
in the world doesn't matter if you're jammed, on your back
Yep.
and you're.
We'll treat the 5 feet around him as difficult terrain.
Okay.
Just for funsies. Anything else?
That's all I could do. I mean, that was a held action, and fast hands.
That was a lot.
Just yeah. I mean, that was luck. That was a lot of luck right there that I was able to get away with that.
Zephyr, you are up.
Thexel is just cracking up
Oh
in
my.
the corner.
Okay. Well, I have a prone target now.
You have a prone target, and Rennie just taunting, standing over him.
Not so big now, are you, big clay boy? Huh?
And the other target with a pretty visible dent in his chest from the hammer, looking
Right.
really kind of a mess.
So I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the prone one.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it a little higher. And then I am going to shoot at the prone one.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
I didn't even need the advantage, but
Nice.
and then so it's gonna be this.
Double that damage.
There we go.
Yeah,
And then
13 points of brutal damage right there.
well, but then I have Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Which is also
And
double.
that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
7 more points of Hunter's Mark
20.
damage.
All right.
Incredible.
And then that felt really good. So I'm going to shoot at that one again while it's on the ground. Oh, well, either way.
Okay.
All right. So
Not a problem. Definitely can do that.
there's that. And just for good measure.
All right. 15 more coming at him. All
There we
right.
go.
So yeah, you see this thing's kind of head oriented roughly in your direction from the comedic fall that he took, and one arrow in each shoulder, basically just now sticking out.
Right. Stay down.
Man, okay.
And I'm good.
All right, Rennie.
Yeah, you are.
I just walk over while it's trying to get this thing off its chest, and I just stab it right in the head with my sword of.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have advantage because it's prone,
It's prone.
which means I automatically get sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Hey,
Which means that I'm going to let this thing have it. So let's see here. Sword of Life Stealing. Here we go. 14, but we get it. Why isn't it giving me the option to roll with advantage? I don't know.
You just
That was
don't know.
awkward.
You
So we'll do
just
it
click
again.
it.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
20.
20's no problem.
20 hits. Okay, so here we go. It takes 7 points of damage. Hold on one second here. If I roll a 20 on the attack roll, is this a 20 on the attack roll? Does that count?
Was it
Or is it got to be a
natural?
natural
That
20?
was dirty.
It doesn't say natural 20. It just says roll a 20 on the attack roll. We're going to say that doesn't count. It's got to be a natural 20. We'll just say that. So it takes 7 points of damage from that, and then it takes another 24 points of sneak attack damage as I jam the sword into its skull.
Wow.
And yeah, I don't really want to try to bonus attack yet. I think with my fast hands action, I grab my light crossbow. No, I'm just gonna keep my hand free, and step back around here where. Oops, wrong screen here. Step back around to here, just in case this thing finds a way to get up.
Okay. As you step away, kind of scrambling and trying to grab and everything, cannot find an appendage of Rennie to latch onto.
Giggity.
All right. His fellow, however, still upright and very unhappy, is going to go into a berserk rage and is going to just swing at Yip with a little bit of reckless abandon. 19
-4.
-4, so 15.
Does not hit.
I heart Bane.
See, he almost gets a piece. It's like he's like blocks away the hammer, but just can't find it. And then another 13 minus anything. I don't
Minus
think is anywhere near
3.
you.
13 doesn't hit.
All right, so yeah, the second hand, this thing just screams in rage. You get almost a smell of earthy, bronzy, just right in your face.
So it's one of
All right.
Oh.
And Karis.
I roar back just to establish dominance. I don't rage. I just try to establish dominance. And and let's get this staff of thunder and lightning going.
Yeah.
So I attacked one knee. Let's attack the other. That is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Wonderful. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Next attack, 21 to hit.
Okay.
14 damage.
All right. That one. So the first hit takes it down to a knee. The second hit, what does it do? How do you do it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what
Oh,
happened.
wow.
So the first hit, the first attack takes it down to the knee, and what I do is one step on the knee that's up still. So I one step on that, jump into the air, spin around, and come down and take the head off.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
So this thing, the clay earthiness and mixed with the somewhat metallic bronze, it just kind of plop, and you can see it almost lose its consistency and kind of start to flatten and ooze.
if I move, would you allow me to take my bonus action unarmed strike in the next one?
Okay.
Cool. So when I land, after that happens, and I run over towards the other one, and before I get to the you said 5 feet around it,
Yeah, if you get to the square around it, then it'll get hazardous to where,
All right.
where you can get.
So what I do is running over there, I get into gymnastics. I don't know the turns, but I do a back handspring, leap into the air, corkscrew spin, and land on him on the chest of the.
Hopefully he doesn't hit the immovable rod on the way down, or that's really gonna hurt his foot. Just saying.
Give me a
Because it ain't moving.
Give me athletics or give me acrobatics. That was way too much flair for just athletics. Give me acrobatics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nat 20, baby.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
Lands
Yeah.
perfectly on the immovable rod.
Like Mary Lou Retton. You just. Yeah.
Mary Lou
Superhero
Retton was a
pose.
1980s gymnast who won more gold medals than anyone else at the time. U.S. star.
So I land
All right.
on there.
Go for it.
Let's roll for this unarmed strike. It is a 13.
Oh.
Advantage.
Yeah.
'cause
Oh,
it's thrown.
I do
Yep.
have advantage because he's prone, and that is a 26.
That's more like
There we go.
Yep. With that advantage, since he is laying on his back, not even having to use the bardic inspiration. Yeah, you'll hit for sure.
Judging
That's
scores
9.
give 3 tens, by the way,
3
from
tens,
chat.
yeah.
Judging scores
Wonderful.
from chat. You stuck the
Tens.
landing.
9 damage,
Oh,
Okay.
and I just land. Oh, shit.
Full abs back.
Each of us
Oh,
needs to make little scorecards for the rest of this. We can hold them up every time.
There's a lot of physical activity going on just to avoid getting hit and hurting this thing at the same time. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, you came down?
Exactly.
There you go. There it is. All right. Yep.
Okay, now I have Landstride, which allows me to move through non-magical, difficult terrains, cost of no extra movement or anything like that. It also goes for like thorns, spines, and any other similar hazards. Would these bearings be counted as a similar hazard to that, so that they technically wouldn't affect me running over there?
It's non-magical, so yeah, you're fine. I think you
Okay.
can tread lightly.
Okay. Well, I want to head over to the prone golem, and I want to take I want to two-hand my axe
Okay.
and smash it in the face.
Okay.
So I'll come right there, so I'm around him. So
Nice.
we'll put that into. Oops.
Come
I'll say
on.
if you're calling the shot, you need to be on the other side of Karis because his head's kind of that way.
That side.
Yep.
Okay. There we
Nice.
go. All right. Now where is my hammer? It's hiding. So first and foremost, because I'm getting ahead of myself, does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
And
you have
advantage. Just if you want to like
Go
rub
for
some
that
salt
20.
in it.
Wrong one. Wrong. Yep. Nope. Wrong one. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. I do not want disadvantage.
Well,
We'll go with the 17 since I screwed up.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
That hits.
All right, and the two-handed is 2d8. So
Okay.
that one did 5, and then
Oh,
6. So 11 points of damage,
Okay.
5 of which are ice. And I believe they're all bludgeoning. Yeah. So I come running over there.
And
Boom!
because it's your ice warhammer, it is magical, right?
Yes. And to top it all off, I want to take my second attack. Same thing. And I will go
Okay.
I will hit the advantage button this time.
There you go.
22
All
to
right,
hit.
yes. Not a problem.
All right. 10 ice and 7 normal. So another 17.
All right.
So just like a sledgehammer, just boom, boom.
And where your hammer found its place on the chest of the previous golem, this one you're aiming for the head, and you see a visible flattening at the points of impact. one kind of near the face, smushing the features that were vaguely dwarven before, the top of the head on the other parts, and now a very, very pronounced slant on the forehead of this thing.
Nice.
He's
And I'm just going to stand there and stare at it.
Is it for you?
That's it for me.
All right, Texel.
Vexel's just gonna look sympathetically at this thing on the ground. She's quite tall, so she can still kind of see its face, and just be like, "Buddy, just calm down. Just let go." And cast vicious mockery again. So make another wisdom save.
All right.
With a -1.
So 5.
Yeah, that fails. For 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Insult to injury. Yes, this poor fellow.
Buddy. And I'm just gonna move over this way, I guess, because this I'll just avoid the hazardy stuff, and give Zephyr like a thumbs up, like you're good.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll thumbs up back, kind of.
That's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So this poor guy, laying on his back, ball bearings all over, just it's not a comfortable place to be. Trying to get up, he's going to find resistance with this rod. I think what he's gonna do, and he is also let's see. also starting to enrage and go into a berserk state, is going to try to almost forcibly push up through this thing, and I'm gonna give him a strength check.
It's going into tantrum mode.
Okay.
So a strength check. Yeah, he is trying to push his way through this immovable rod. Gets a hand on it and just kind of starts to torque and tweak and try to move himself out. Can't quite get there, and so he's just going to take a wild swing out and back with his arms. We'll do that as a.
So he has disadvantage because of vicious mockery and a -4.
Yeah, so that's a 12 to you, Yip. I don't think that's even close.
I just lift my foot up, and as his fist comes around, just no.
Gets the hammer ready for some more.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's gonna be it for him in his current state, anyway.
Buddy.
And Zephyr, you are up.
All right.
Find out.
Another couple shots.
Oh, nat 20.
I said stay down.
Yes.
So that one and
15 points of piercing damage.
that's
6 points of
for
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so that's all you need. Where does that one go?
Right between the eyes.
All right.
I said stay down and right between the eyes.
All right, so one in the left shoulder, one in the right shoulder, and then the coup de grace right between the eyes of the very flat forehead of this golem.
Yes.
All right, that will do it for these two. So we will end our initiative.
Nice.
The golems stay in their forms. They stay basically these lumps on the ground. They do not revert to statuesque type shape. You see no change otherwise. The two pedestals that previously had the golems are still there. The signs are still affixed to them, but there is no longer a statue in place. The coins were on one of them. The coins, however, are still there. Some of them were scattered, but they're still more or less in that area.
I'm gonna go pick my bow up from where I fumbled it and make it look like I just set it down here so I can pull out the axe.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna pick my bow back up and yep, we're good.
Can I retrieve arrows?
Give me a percentile. We'll do that the same we've been doing it.
Excuse me, I'll take this rod back here. Thank you very much.
4.
Slide it back into the little
4. All right.
spot for it.
I would say you can, as you reach and grab the arrows and pull them out. There's like a little sucking sound as the earthy substance gives way. You can retrieve. I'll say you can retrieve all of them.
Oh, sweet.
Thexel goes over and puts a hand on Rennie's shoulder. Says, "Rennie, genuinely beautiful. Give him bardic inspiration."
Nice.
You were pretty damn good yourself there. I was very impressed. I think we're starting to become a team.
Yeah, sure, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, perception, insight check. Is she just patronizing me?
Go ahead, roll.
You really want to do this?
I feel like I was being patronized. Doesn't mean I'm going to be good at an insight check.
Let's do an opposed roll. Insight
Ooh.
versus deception.
Oh, we tied.
Tied. Oh no.
Wow.
Are you patronizing him?
Man.
I think he did a genuinely good job. I don't know if we'll still be friends after this. I have a lot of I'm quite well known.
Chat said emotional PvP.
Yeah. Exactly.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Hey,
Yes.
Dexel, I think you're onto something. I think we should just get down these damn stairs.
Yeah.
I'd really rather not find out what the other two are gonna do.
Oh yes. Yeah. Let's.
You know, I only
Everybody's
got-
fine, right? Nobody actually got hit.
This is amazing.
No.
Right.
This is amazing.
Fantastic.
All the dirty little tricks worked. Everything.
Right. That was brilliant.
So I will say, Rennie, Karis, and Zephyr, in particular, you don't hear as the noise of this thing dies. These two golems die. They cease movement. Everything settles down. You do not hear any more grinding that you heard previously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's not wait for round 2. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah.
Hey, Thexel, make sure your tail doesn't hit that statue that you're standing by.
So-
He didn't want to get touched.
Oh, good point.
So which stairway
Second.
are we going down? The one that Dexel almost went down already, or the other one?
Let's maybe the one that's not got ball bearings next to it.
Well, I could scoop those up, or at least most of them, I think.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
You said there was 1,000. Yeah, give me a
Time is of the
percentile.
essence. Screw it. They're gonna stay there.
Okay. It's
I
mostly was
deliberately take the
interested in what you
clay
pick out of the feet.
that's still there, and I deliberately walk through it as if I was walking down the other side of the stairs to make it look like we went down the other side of stairs, so that if anybody comes around, maybe they go through those bearings. And then I, wipe my shoes clean, put it in
Okay.
the thing, and then walk around to the other side where Thexel's going.
Easy enough. All right. So going down the eastern staircase.
The eastern staircase.
Is everyone following?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
We will. We will head down the eastern staircase to the next level. And in the meantime, let's take about 5-10 minute break.
Alrighty.
What do you want to do? 5?
All right, guys. Hey, just so you guys know, there is a contest running. ! Epic to enter to win a Overhead Games Epic Avatar character generator. You can use it to make images for NPCs, your characters, all sorts of other cool stuff. I've used it many times in my games, and now you can get the generator plus some extra packs as well to go with it to upgrade it too. So if you get a chance, be sure and enter, and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, this is cold. I asked for my blood to be hot, boiling hot. Bring it back. Go fix this, please. It's so hard to get good help these days. Oh, hello there. It's me, Scalathrax, fiend about town and, well, dungeon owner. And when I'm not creating a horde of new problems for adventurers trying to rob my dungeon, I'm looking for a horde of new 5th edition monsters. So let me tell you about Tome of Beasts from Kobold Press. Whether you need dungeon vermin or world-shaking personifications of evil, the Tome of Beasts has it. There are more than 400 new foes for your 5th edition game, everything from tiny drakes and peculiar spiders to demon lords and ancient dragons. Tome of Beasts includes monsters from the entire history of Kobold Press, with longtime favorites such as clockwork creatures, drakes and dragons, devils and archdevils, check them out, some of my brothers and sisters in there, dangerous flavors of the Fae, undead, and so much more. Use them in your favorite published setting, or populate dungeons in a world of your own creation. Pick up Tome of Beasts from Kobold Press and give your players an encounter they won't soon forget. Where's my blood?
Hey, thanks for watching the show. It looks like you're having a great time. Let me tell you really quick about That Benny's Paint Show. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every show, the host and their guests will be painting miniatures live on stream. They'll walk you through all the different techniques and products they use to paint miniatures to a high standard in a quick and easy fashion. They'll show you all the different things live, and on top of that, the audience gets to ask questions, and we're going to answer them live on stream. If you've always wanted to learn how to paint miniatures, this is a great way to do so. And on top of that, you can paint while you're painting with us too, and chat with us and tell us about your projects and share your pictures of your miniatures as well. We love it when people share their miniatures with us. So remember, That Mini's Paint Show, every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on the Games Tavern Network. Hello, I'm Ardor of the North. When I'm not raiding Scalathrax's dungeons, I'm seeking tomes of magic to bring back to the wizened wizards of my own kingdom. And that's why I'd like to tell you about a tome called Deep Magic from Kobold Press. Their kobold minions have traveled the plains, seeking the secrets of magic. They've unearthed ancient tomes of forgotten civilizations. They've been bargaining with demons and creatures of the void, and scaling towers of Shadowfey mages to unlock their secrets. Their tome, Deep Magic, includes dragon magic, elven high magic, shadow magic, angelic wards, ley lines, illumination magic, rune magic, time magic, mythos magic, and even alchemancy. Now they pass along their hard-won knowledge to you in Deep Magic, an arcane series for 5th edition. Here you'll find new schools of magic, arcane traditions, new invariant spells, magical feats, spell-singing NPCs, and so much more. There are even more schools of magic than I've even mentioned. This book is 356 pages of pure magic to keep your players guessing, and your campaign fresh for years to come. You can buy it now at koboldpress.com.
Hey,
We're back.
We are mostly back.
Hey.
That was over 5 minutes. 5 minutes it is.
A little extra for the dwarven gods.
Gotta make them happy.
That's right.
They make good weapons.
I have these wonderful gnomish cookies. They're fantastic. They're made of this Maztecan chocolat that they bring in from other places, and this amazing cream that the elves taught us to make. They're fantastic. They press them, and some people tear them apart and lick the middles. I just think that's awkward. I just put the whole thing in my mouth and just chew. So
You like them too, huh? They're a delicacy everywhere, from what I've heard.
Okay, so we've descended the stairs, and after a fair bit of descent, these are large rooms, not overly, but enough that you've had to make your way carefully down. You emerge, and actually at this point I've got you all in the stairwell still. How would you like to proceed?
Walk out front. I'll lead the charge.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Go
let him
for it.
lead
All right.
the charge.
Yeah.
Well, he did establish dominance with his growl, so
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So here we go.
All right, so as you step down and step out into the landing here, this floor similarly lit to the previous, so you can see fairly well. But what is more significant is as you were descending the stairs, the sharp scent of dwarven spirits assaults your nostrils, and just it becomes overpowering as you enter this space fully. It almost has an acrid tang, like an upturned distillery, as if all the spirits in the place had just been spilled across the floor and walls and everywhere.
no.
You, oh no, indeed. You, the stone's the same as the previous. You see this fine craftsmanship. You see this sort of light that permeates the ground area and the walls at more or less your height to provide some light. You see also that there are finely carved motifs of dwarves all around the space that you can see. Looks like epic battles and even more epic parties all over the walls. There's almost also even looks to be a like dwarven script in between some of these murals. You can't make it out unless any of you read Dwarven at all.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Nope.
Ha! Language, common and dwarvish.
Hey, all right, yep.
Hero.
So you have to work at it a little bit. This looks like an older dwarven script, but you can make out these appear to be recipes. Like and it's not the kind of recipe you'd find these days where it's my grandma once did. This is epic.
Mm-hmm.
This is Moradin's finest inscribed.
Can I take the few moments and jot all that stuff down? If time allows.
Well, so let's see. In this space, you see what looks to be about a 20-foot wide hallway that ascends north and south. To your right, as you come out, and I'm presuming everyone's sort of coming out now, filing out, since if you're seeing this stuff. Garrus very confidently strode out first. The what looks to be descending stairs to the north of you, but you see kind of a shimmer that would appear to be blocking your passage at least for the moment. To the south, you don't see anything particularly notable other than these fine dwarven motifs that are all across the wall. However, what you do see is in the center, the space that bisects this hall, you can see across, and you can see another hall and the stairs that would ascend, but it's almost disorienting, as if there's a shimmer in place there blocking your passage east to west. So right now you're limited to the eastern hallway running north to south. there are statues here. However, all of these statues seem to be statues of Vergadane. It's the same statue repeated again and again on this side. You can't really tell what's on the other side, other than it looks like there might be something there in those spaces. But in between, it almost looks like there's a liquid suspended in that space from floor to ceiling. And in the center, another statue, which is a little bit hard to make out at this point. However, you do see a very bemused, very mischievous expression on the face.
All right. So if I remember roughly, I think Vergadane is about like tricks and illusions and things and coins. That's what was upstairs. How that helps us right now, I'm not sure. And I think I'm gonna take the scarf that I've got on and just put it over my nose and cast prestidigitation on it, so it smells less like a barroom floor to me, at least.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is that lavender?
Vergadane,
Yeah, good nose.
so Vergadane was the hunter, the entertainer that I gave the coins to. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go and probably no, I probably would. Can I go up to the wall and see if it's like actually liquid? Is it wet?
So you can see what looks to it's almost as if there's a force between you and the liquid, and you can't quite penetrate it.
Right.
It looks to be as best you can tell. You see the shimmer. You see a little distortion around anything beyond that you can see, but you can't quite touch. You can't quite penetrate.
And the same with the other stairs going down. There's a wall in front of that as well.
Yeah, your way is blocked, and it's really just the stairs themselves that are blocked. I mean, you do have some room that you could walk around the pillar. I will say you also notice another feature near, and Zephyr, you're closest to it, but there is a carving of Vergadane, and this carving has like an expression of sadness, and so the carving of Vergadane has a mug, and the mug protrudes from the wall, and so this actually sticks out just a little bit. You got to watch your hip, or you're gonna bang it.
Right.
The mug is upside down and it's empty, and the face on the wall is sad.
Okay. Does it look like the cup can be turned?
It does, in fact.
So I want to turn it facing up
Okay.
and then look at everybody else. Does anyone have any ale?
I have, no. I've got wine. Dwarves don't really like, elven wine. I mean, well, they like it, but they prefer, good, strong, hard dwarven spirits when they can get it.
I could make the wine taste like ale, but I don't have any on me.
That would be a good thing since he's the trickster. Make the elven wine taste like
Before we
dwarven.
do that,
I gave away my barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I've got a cup of it left.
That would have been perfect right about now.
Yeah.
But before we do any of that, do we want to check the other side too?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd do that. Yeah, sure.
All right. So I'm still in the stairway because I'm not touching a checkered floor yet until I know what I'm doing. I watched Indiana Jones when I was a kid.
Paranoid, are you?
I say, all right, who wants to come with me on the other side? Just to take a quick look-see. We're not going to do anything, I hope. We're going to take a look, then we're going to come back and confer.
All right, let's go.
No, maybe? All right, so me and Carrie's? All right. So me and Carrie's go up the stairs. Anything up there that we're going to fight again?
No,
No.
you see 2 inert golem
Okay.
piles.
So it
So
could be
you
assumed
come down the other side?
we pop down and we show up on the other side.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you come down the other side, you see almost the inverse, the mirror image of this. You see the stairs to the north with a shimmer around them. You see the east-west passage with a shimmer in front of it. You can see Thexel staring at you from across the way, but it's almost a wavering kind of
Like I'm looking through an aquarium.
Like exactly like you're looking through an aquarium with just a little haze of whatever force is holding back whatever contents are within. The inscriptions and the motifs and murals across these stones are different, but they depict the same kinds of things: carousing and war and conflict, battles. In a similar spot, you see another inscription of Vergadane. This one is smiling, and his mug is upright.
Does it look like we can move the mug?
It looks like the mug could not so much move,
Rotate it?
but it is like a flagon of right now nothing. But it looks like it other than rotate, the same rotation that you saw on the previous side.
Okay. Hey, Carries,
Yeah.
get over here by the stairway real quick. I know I said we weren't going to do anything, but I'm going to do something real quick.
You're planning on doing something, and I just came up with a brilliantly stupid.
I can't hear you from the other side of the water, man. Sorry. And I turn the mug upside down.
Okay. So as you do, you turn the mug upside down, and your eyes. It's almost like the light is playing tricks with your eyes. The image of Vergadane still smiling, you think, but almost as if it were turning downward. But otherwise, I mean, it's almost just like a little blurry vision in that space on that wall.
Nothing else happens?
Nothing else happens.
Okay, we're not going to tell anyone I did this, and I turn it right back up.
From where I am, can I cast message through this wall?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll point at the smaller one, which I'm pretty sure is Rennie. Anything going on?
Nope, nothing going on. We found another one with a mug. I'm looking at it. You know, I wouldn't touch it or nothing. I want it really what y'all's opinion is before I do anything with it. Yeah, because I'm a team player.
These beer goggles suck.
You got some of that. I will
God.
say, as you flip the mug back over, you see kind of the shimmer on the wall fade a little bit, and it's back to a frown. Zephyr, you kind of saw a similar thing when you flipped the mug upright. It almost the shimmer that turned into a happier Vergadane, but it's not. It's a shimmer. It's not distinct in your eyes.
Okay.
They found another mug. Same thing.
Well, let's see what the other one is
Right.
doing.
I
And
point.
then-
I point at Rennie again. Maybe try turning it around.
Like upside down?
I
'Cause this one
guess.
was right side up when we got here.
Yeah, give it a go.
When you got there.
And I turn it upside down again. Click.
You see a very deliberate, solid. So it's currently upside down now.
Yes.
You see the face inscribed with the Vergadane with a very very pronounced frown.
The statue is starting to frown.
Starting to frown.
Well, what do
I
the
guess-
southern ones look like? Maybe we need to just swap all of them.
Yeah,
So this-
is there a similar thing down there?
So Thexel and Yip, you're in the southern space. You see a similar inscription. They're different inscriptions, but they're all Vergadane in various poses, kind of grandiose, kind of dwarven stances, with the flagons protruding from the wall in all cases. The two on the eastern corridor, the one that Zephyr first approached was face down and frowning. The ones Thexel and Yip are standing in front of face up and with that hazy smile. Rennie, yours was face up with the smile. We haven't seen the other one
now
yet.
down.
Yeah,
It's
that's what we're
now
saying.
down, and it's a frown, and it's a very. It looks like a crisper frown. It's not hazy as much as it was.
Can I, if I look at this middle section, right? Does it look like that whole section is full of liquid, or there's like just a wall of liquid in there?
Give me a. Let's do investigation since you're trying to figure it out.
Okay. 7.
I mean, you see a shimmer, but it's hard to make it out. I would say you're.
Yeah.
It feels like a big old fish tank, a big aquarium.
Okay.
But you don't know for sure.
I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe if that wall comes down, a bunch of ale's gonna come out. Just a thought. You might want to brace for.
Does anybody have an empty cup? Wait a minute. I got an empty cup. I'm gonna do something stupid. If I die, I'm gonna split my stuff up.
What?
I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna misty step into the center of the room on the other side of the wall because I can misty step up to 30 feet, and I'm able to do that twice. And that's gonna be it because I've got 2 level 2 spell slots for it.
Okay.
I want to misty step into it, holding my breath in case it's full of water or ale or whatever.
Or acid.
And if it's acid, instantly back out. If it's ale, come back out, with mug upright with another one.
So your plan is to step in, basically let the mug fill, and then step out.
And then step out, all while holding my breath. And I think in real life I can hold my breath for at least 30 seconds. So
Sure. Okay,
I want to do that.
Okay. Just a point of order. What are you doing with your eyes?
That is I will
Open
close
or
them.
closed?
I will close them.
Okay.
So I see. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have to be able to see with Misty Step to come back out.
Yeah.
I will sacrifice the fact that my eyes will be burning for a short bit.
Wait. Goggles? Don't you have goggles?
Yes, I have goggles of night that you can put over your eyes.
Yes.
There you go. Do it.
There we go. I'm ready.
Do they require attunement?
The goggles of night, I don't think so, but I will look that up right now.
Yeah, real
Even
quick check.
if they were with attunement, since I'm not trying to see at night, wouldn't they just classify as
I think
glasses?
as goggles they would be goggles for sure. Yeah,
would
you
just
wouldn't
be
get the
goggles.
benefit.
Okay. So yeah,
It does not. It does not say it requires attunement.
Okay.
so
Let's do this.
wish me luck.
Okay. Yep. So what does Misty Step look like, Yip, when Yip blinks?
It's just gonna be a cloud of gray smoke, gray
Okay.
fog, and then I will appear in the middle.
Okay.
Like a
So,
smoke bomb.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Carries,
So-
did you see that?
So
Yeah,
big deep
saw it.
breath, right into the middle.
Something just moved in there.
All
I
right.
point at Rennie and I say, Yip's trying a stupid idea.
So
His
Uh,
words, not
words.
mine.
if the whole room's liquid by chance, I'll even swim over towards them just to wave before I miss the step back out.
Okay.
When he does that, you see, when he swims over, you see Kara's about to punch the wall, and then he realizes it's Yip because no one said anything to Karis. It was a message to Rennie,
Right?
and all I knew was there's something happening.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a swing at the force field?
I was going to, but then I see that it's Yip, so I was like, oh, so I stopped. I said, oh,
Okay. Yeah. When you step in, you has the desired effect. You're now suspended in what appears to be a fully submerged area here, and you are immediately assaulted by the most potent of spirits you have ever encountered in your life.
Oh man.
Including what you saw up outside that you gave to our druid friend
Oh yes.
previously. This is just like eye burning, except you found some goggles. So as you sort of orient, kind of like spin and make your way over with a little bit of effort, you see Karis charging towards you and then stopping. Are you gonna spend any more time in there? Actually, since you've got the goggles and you can see, you kind of pop in right next to the statue that's in there.
Oh, yeah.
You see Vergadane, similar expression as on the walls, with a frown and a mug that appears to be you can't really tell, really, honestly.
While I'm there, then if I can, I want to try to like feel the cup, and if it's upside down like the other ones were, I want to flip it up. But I'm sure my breath will start getting a little shallower at that point, so I'd literally want to do that with this, hightail it back out.
Okay. So you're gonna go back out where you were next to Vexel and
Yeah,
Zephyr?
I'll come back out right there.
Go ahead. You do, and as you step, what was, I don't even know, the fog that was on your way out is now pure spirits on the way in into the floor, and you can see them kind of seep into the floor. And after a moment, very little evidence that they were there.
Oh,
Right.
I've got him something.
All right.
And I want to take, so I got a full cup, I want to put about a quarter of the cup in these two, and then go up and around and put a quarter in the other two.
Okay. Which one are you doing first?
I will start with up here by Zephyr, the northeast.
Okay.
Because that's the one that initially was upside down.
Yes.
And I'll hand her back her goggles.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
You might want to clean them up. I'm sorry. Thank you.
They've been ailed on.
Very watertight, liquid tight.
Yeah, no problem. You've done that. As you hand back the goggles, the smell is overpowering. Your clothing is just, I mean, yeah, it's like that. You want to pour like a quarter in to each one?
Yes.
Is your intent? Okay.
Yes.
Zephyr, give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, I don't think I can do a perception check on anything right now.
At least you're not blind.
Right?
True.
Okay. Yip, as you pour that drop, that first drop touches, and this is an upturned mug, yes?
Yeah.
That first drop touches the mug, and as it does, you see the shimmer between the east-west hallway just vanish, and the spirits down and out, and it just spreads rapidly across the entire floor. Since there's enough floor to really spread this stuff out, you can see it gets down to about knee level pretty quickly. You're all, give me everyone dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, and I get advantage.
The spirits everywhere, everybody soaked. It gets down to about knee level or so, which on the Vergadane statue is maybe waist high. His flagon is kind of held up in sort of a half, almost ready to drink kind of pose. And you can see that you had turned it up. It's not quite there. It's a little off kilter. And you can see spirits pouring out onto the floor. You also see 5 gelatinous cubes coming down with the original spirits from the center, and they kind of just spread out all over the place.
Oh,
And so
great.
Well, shit.
we're gonna roll initiative, but also Zephyr,
Yeah.
with your perception, you noticed as he was turning for a moment, it was as if the force, it's almost like an electric sense to you behind that force field next to where you were standing. It almost was gone for a second, and then it came back.
The force field was gone and then it came back?
Yes. So behind you, where the shimmer was by the stairs descending, you felt it was almost like electricity on your neck. You could almost feel it. And it went away for just the briefest of minutes, but as he misty stepped out, you then felt it come back up.
Huh. Okay.
No, I still want to go to each of the statues
But
as quickly
Yeah.
as I'm able to,
okay.
obviously.
Yep. So we're gonna roll initiative. And
Oof.
where am I rolling?
Oh, initiative.
Uh-oh. I think I took you over.
And it was just the force field on our side that opened up and poured all the booze across the floor, right? It didn't
No.
over there for
No,
Kara's
the
party.
whole place opened up.
Both
Okay.
sides.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so as they all poured out kind of
Here.
randomly, so I'll put them all over the place.
Ah, crap. I told you I had a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anybody hungry? You got Jello. Jello and booze.
All right.
Jello shots.
There we go.
Oh, snap.
Yep, I think I may have touched your initiative. Where are you at? Where did you roll? 16?
Is yes. Chat asked if Yip is tipsy.
I mean, did you drink any of the ale? It looks like you wore most of the ale.
I wore it all. Maybe cleaned a little off my face and
Yeah.
Whatever, but-
Antiseptic, right? You get a little bit of a contact high from the smell of this spirit all over now. This entire space is now at the knee, but it's vast. It's approaching the thigh at the rate it's filling. It's filling very rapidly. almost geysering out of this flagon, seemingly impossibly. All right. Karis, you're going to be up first.
Gosh darn. What I'll do is back up right here, and in a line, the lightning starts to.
Oh, Karis, before you do that, can you give me a intelligence check, please?
Straight intelligence.
Yeah, you can do a straight intelligence or you can do insight. Either one, whatever you like.
I'll do insight.
Oh,
All right.
oh, yeah.
I'm really glad you did that. So with a natural 20, spirits are not super friendly about fire and lightning and explosives.
Oh God.
Yeah. You see, Sid knows.
No.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, wait a minute.
And
I don't
Karis knows too, just from experience.
Oh dear.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm not
Here,
gonna.
hold my beer.
I know.
I really want to do it. I'm not gonna do it yet. So scratch that. Let's scratch that. I'll stay where I was, and just you said it's okay, gelatinous cubes. Screw it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see what happens. In a straight line, I'd like to fire off in this line right here. 6 and 4. My breath weapon, please.
Lightning?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it's-
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's-
Oh, and there's all this liquid.
And we're covered in it.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Oh,
Yikes.
no.
So, I don't know what everyone else has to make, but for those two gelatinous cubes, they have to make DC. It is Constitution plus Proficiency plus 8, so that is 15. 15? Yeah. Is it a Dexterity? It is Dexterity. Saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
The two in the middle?
Yeah. So.
No, not the two in the middle. It's the one in the middle at the bottom and the one at the
Yeah.
right. By Yip.
Okay.
Yeah. So right there.
6 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 and 4.
Okay. So it's almost literally a Pyrrhic victory. We have a 2 for the first one, and we have a 5 for the second. Wow, that's terrible. Yeah, so your lightning will indeed shoot from you towards those two, and also ignite the spirits that are in this space. So
Oh, crap.
go ahead and roll yours, and then we'll do.
13. They take 13 lightning damage.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
each.
great.
Yeah.
All right. And then Karis, Thexel, Yip, and
Rennie.
we'll keep it there for now. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws as well.
Oh, cuckoo.
Nice.
Got a 22. Oh, thank God.
21
You-
for Karis. 20. I got a carrot. What?
I think the spirits are getting to you.
I got a 21.
The spirits definitely are getting to you. Yeah. Okay. Yep. 20 for Rennie and Zephyr. For Grins, what you got?
Or dexterity.
Yep.
Let's do saving throw. Ooh, 23.
We
Wow.
all got over
Okay.
20. Good.
So for the cubes, fortunately, -2. All 5 of them managed to not be successful in seeing and avoiding what's coming. But all 5 of you, as Karis takes a deep breath and gets ready to exhale, there's this moment, and describe for me how each of you gets out of the spirits somehow. Like,
You
step,
stupid
jump.
motherfucker! And I'm running up the wall with my slippers of spider climbing.
Awesome.
Similarly, I see the lightning collecting in his face,
Yep.
and I just go no, and also climb up the wall with slippers of spider climbing.
All right, Yip, what do you do?
I climbed the statue. It's like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
So you're up on the flagon that's
Yep.
protruding.
Yeah.
All right, Zephyr.
Wow.
I give you my hand if it'll help you get up there with me.
Yeah, I'll get up on there. Yeah.
Okay, so each of you manages to avoid the worst of it, but basically this whole room just ignites in a flash. One moment. That is going to be 18d10.
Are we playing the floor is lava now?
It very well is, yeah.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna half that, so
Wow.
You guys want to
62 points of fire to each of you, and all and the cubes
that's how-
are that's all because you all saved.
Wait, what?
You know what I
But
do?
62 is halved already.
That is half already, yes.
So to avoid all this damage, after I light up the whole room, this is what I do. I start spinning the quarterstaff, the staff of lightning and thunder around me, and I basically create an air pocket. Because of my evasion, I take 0 damage on the
Wow.
on a successful save. So
Yeah.
I shoot out the lightning and then I just start spinning it and just airbending.
Okay.
The elements
Wow.
are mine to control.
Oh.
These 5
Yeah.
cubes are unfortunately unable to do much of anything. They're just kind of suspended in the spirits. They, with this powder keg that literally has just flash boiled away. Each of you will take 62 points of fire damage, or mitigated otherwise if you can. The cubes are all 5 completely incinerated. And so
I don't know if that
risk, high
makes it
reward.
better.
Oh.
Wow.
and then
Oh my god.
at this point, you see the flagon of Vergadane in the center of the room, still pouring out spirits, like fresh spirits, and it's currently at your shoe level, but it's starting to rise again.
As I'm cussing Karis out for this, because that hurt, can I go over and try to get down and go try to fix the mug?
No, it's still
Flagon.
lava. I think.
No, it flashed. It basically flashed.
Oh, okay,
oiled.
good.
Yeah, it's starting to fill again. But if you want to hop down, give me a dexterity check or athletics. Let's say.
Athletics. There you are. Oh, good. I'm proficient in that. 17.
Okay, easy enough. Yeah, you kind of let Zephyr down a little bit and then hop down yourself. You're gonna go over and write it.
Finish writing it because obviously I was working on being intoxicated and I didn't get it properly done the first time.
Lucky, yeah. Okay, so as you finish it the rest of the way, you see the fountain that was shooting kind of off kilter. At right side up, this thing just stops. The spirits stop pouring forth from it. The ground, which now had pooled maybe an inch or so high of new fresh spirits, are starting to. It's basically pooling, but it's draining slowly.
I need
Also,
to grab
you
a
notice-
wineskin and start filling it up. I literally just take it. This stuff
my
is worth
God.
money.
If you can, you sure can. Yes, if you have one, go for it. Zephyr, you're still kind of in that space, and Rennie, you also notice just from proximity that the stairs descending behind you don't seem to have a sheen on them anymore at this point.
Hey,
I'm gonna
these
jump down and go for the stairs.
Smaller stairs look like they're accessible.
You can't. It's not as easy to navigate. You can only go one at a time, but you certainly can do that.
Which set are we gonna go down?
I get down off the wall and I just glare at Karis and say, "Little warning next time, thank you." And I wish that I could revoke Bardic Inspiration, but I don't think I can. I think maybe we should take both of them. It seems like we're gonna have to do some doubling up on things.
All right.
That's-
That's
If
Go
any,
over here.
so here's what we do. We go down both sets of stairs, but if one party runs into major trouble, we run back up and try to join the rest of the party.
Sounds good.
That's fair.
And
Yeah,
we
because
don't,
nothing
we don't jump into any more checkered floors or any floors off the stairs until we've both reached the bottom of the stairs. Deal
Okay.
on both sides.
But in our defense, it's been checkered floors every time.
Exactly. And every time there's something that's trying to kill us.
Yeah, but it's our own teammate this time. The last two fights, it hasn't even been the enemies that hurt us.
Gives friendly fire a new definition.
Just
And he's
Hey.
walking with you, by the way.
Yeah, I
Right.
know.
all right. Just as a precaution, I'm gonna mass cure wounds, so everybody except for Karis, because I haven't taken
I
any
don't
damage.
have any wounds.
Okay, and not you. Oh yeah, you've got me. So me, Zephyr, and Yip all get 14 hit points back.
Wait, how did you
Hey.
manage not to get hit with that?
He's got the fancy flip thing too.
Evasion.
Yeah, we get how much?
14.
Okay.
All right.
Blue Joy 127 knows checkered floors equal death.
Each of you that's going downstairs, give me a perception check, please.
How many hit points did you say?
14.
14.
1 4.
So you said anybody who's going upstairs?
Down, you're going.
Going-
Everybody's going down the stairs, right?
Going
These
down,
are narrower
right, yeah.
stairs.
Down, down,
Yeah.
down.
I think we're all going.
Okay.
Jerry's, you coming?
yeah.
I'm too mad to see anything.
Sees nothing
All
but
right.
red.
Rennie on the left and Zephyr on the right. Both of you notice on the way down, in the inner, I'll say in the inner column that you're sort of spiraling around, right on the other side of where you had seen previously the shimmer of the force field. You notice a plate or an impression that you could potentially manipulate.
As in, like, step on accident and set something off?
No,
or
it's
as
on the
in,
wall,
like
so it's almost like a
palm print reader?
well, not so much a palm
Fantasy
print,
World?
but maybe a rocker lever that is currently like in a down position.
I make a note of that, but I don't touch nothing.
Okay.
Because, I mean, let's face it, Moving Mugs released a whole bunch of, booze and killer cubicles. Or killer cubes. So, except for Lightning Breath McQueen over there, we would have, probably had to have fought them for a while, but, hey.
What about
I look at Carries and go, no touchy. Not yet. And we keep walking.
Okay.
I mean, is it dark
What about-
in the stairway?
It's not terrible. It's dim light from the ground level you're on where you are, and as you descend down, you kind of get an impression of some light below, but it's hard. You kind of got to tread carefully, but it's not impassable or
Who knows how much
dangerous.
booze spilled down the stairs too? I mean,
It
happened.
did. Actually, quite a bit of it did, but it seems to be very quickly sloughing off the stones, and the stones appear to be more or less dry. They may have a little dampness to them, but
Building
they're not.
drinks more booze than anything else I know.
Right.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna
Zephyr,
have
what
I'm gonna
are
have my
you-
goggles on just in case.
Okay. Are you taking any action or noting or saying anything about the rocker switch you see?
I'm not touching it, and I will advise my buddies we probably shouldn't push any more buttons or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just keep pushing Yip down the stairs.
Yeah, I feel like it's like conflicted right now.
Well, because I'm curious, it might actually help us. And there's
It might-
there's a second set of stairs if we were to push that first.
It
But-
might help us. It might put the invisible walls back up and stop us being able to get to anyone.
50-50 chance.
Yeah, so let's just not, because it's fine as it is.
Let's wait and see what's in the next room. We might need to retreat, and that would be bad.
I do want to come back up here and write these recipes down before we head back out altogether. So
Yeah.
okay, I won't
Um,
touch the switch.
You probably could do that quickly if you wanted to. Maybe let your friends take a rest.
I am all for that. And I'm hurting too, so.
Yeah, but we should. I could try and point because I don't have to. I think I can point through walls. Can I try and point roughly?
All right,
where the
Carries,
other
let's keep going,
staircase
buddy.
is?
Yep.
And try
I'll just
and spot
holler.
Rennie or Karis. Hey!
Ah, whoa!
Hey!
Yeah.
What about how? Well, you two probably don't need this, but we're thinking we might take a rest. Yip wants to write down some recipes, and we're sore.
Yeah, I'll bet. Probably a little extra tasty crispy right now too, I'm sure. But I'll tell
You
what,
ought to tell
we're
them they
gonna
can
get-
carry on.
We're gonna stay real stealthy. We're just gonna take a look-see, and if we see any trouble, we're coming right back.
Okay, just so you know, we won't be there to back you up.
Yep, that's why we're only taking a look and not staying.
All right.
All right.
Can I walk over and push their rocker switch?
Stop it!
Or not.
Are you? So you're inside the? You guys are all inside the stairwell now, or you're on the other side?
They're upstairs, I think, getting recipes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
Specifically, I'm trying to figure out where the three of you are that are upstairs now. I'm assuming Rennie and Karis are heading down.
Yep.
I am
gonna-
gonna stay here by the stairs so that if it does put the wall back up, I'm on the other side of it.
No, I'm gonna stay on the stairs because the floor's
yeah.
been on fire, and so it might
Yeah.
be safer right here. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I'm gonna wander around and get the recipes.
Okay. Well, the reason it matters is you hit the rocker switch. Where are you when you? Hit
I
the rocker
didn't hit the rocker switch. They keep telling me not to.
switch? Okay. Your call.
I want to, but I don't want to kill my party members.
Give you inspiration if you do.
That makes one of us.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
You give him inspiration if he kills us?
Well, if he just presses the button.
You honestly, even
You said
out
it.
of character, you don't understand how bad I want to, because I want to see. Curiosity is a bad thing for me. And I really want to know.
Look,
You
if
did-
you want
yeah,
to
I've
test
heard
it,
I've heard
Do
you do.
the
I've heard
thing.
you don't. Which one do you want?
Just do it.
You don't want to push the switch. They got more health than we do.
Choose.
No, I'll push. I'm right here. I'll push. All right, you guys come back here and stand with me, please.
what?
I
No,
don't-
I'm not going back into that room.
no.
Wait, no, what?
So you're
of
back
us.
away. So you're standing in the stairwell, or are you standing back?
I'm back. Because
All
I
right,
still want to get
Thexel,
the
you're-
recipes.
You're in the stairs. Zephyr, you're in the stairs. Zephyr
Yep.
said she was in the stairs. All right.
Yeah.
And actually, I have one thing I can do just in case this really goes south. I have a backup plan for me.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
I'm excited.
For if that shimmering wall goes, I have a plan.
Great.
Nobody ever asked me that before I pushed the button.
So you press the button.
Yep.
All right. Your hand is forcibly repelled from it as you do by the force field that reappears in front of it. Zephyr, you're still in there. Thexel, where are you currently? Are you in
On the
stairwell?
staircase.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you both are now separated from Yip. And he is standing alone in the corridor with a force field around the stairs, a force field on the wall, and the statue of Ergadane with Flagon upside down again in the center, and you see as it rapidly fills to full.
What am I
Did it just get quieter, Carries?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I look at Yip through the wall in a like, so you had a plan kind of way.
As I see that, am I able to take a breath and go switch the
Oh no,
button? Flash back
you're
up?
in a clear hallway. It's as if you just had first walked in. It's the hallways on the sides are clear. The center hallway is
Oh,
now refilled.
the center
This trap
redid.
has effectively reset itself.
Oh, okay. It's like I have a plan. I want to get the recipes, and then
Okay.
I will where is it? Where are you at? There it is. Isn't it the ethereal step? I can go beyond, like we were
Ethereal
talking
step?
about. Yes, where we were talking about us going on the other side of the rock, but I can only use
Yeah.
it literally once a day.
Okay.
Once per long rest. So I can get
Yep.
all that, and then if there's nothing that would trigger that to go back down without setting that back off, which I'm not going to do that one, I'll extend it or use it and go.
But you have 2 walls to get through, right? Or am I
Uh,
thinking of that wrong?
No. It's going to be the wall at your guys' stairs. This room set back up the way it was when we first came in. So
Okay.
shimmering wall at the stairs, shimmering wall blocking off the center again,
Gotcha.
correct?
Now, to be fair, Zephyr and Thexel, you're standing right there, and the switch now in the on position is sitting there tempting.
No. I'm sitting down. I'm taking a rest.
Okay.
No. Done with this.
I could still do that too before I use that. And I
Okay.
could rest still.
Yeah. So Thexel, you can take your short rest and roll your hit dice.
I angrily
Zephyr.
play a song of rest so that me and Zephyr get an extra D10.
Sweet. Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't endanger you.
I'm resting as well.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do that. Yep. We're gonna finish this out. So you're gonna scrawl the recipes quickly.
Yeah, I want to get all the recipes and make sure I get them like done up properly on my paper, so I don't mix ingredients.
Okay, it's a
So
little bit wet. Paper's a little wet, but you can do that. I'll say.
Okay.
A little bit of help. Good thing you're the one that knows the dwarvish, so you have a recipe for fire spirits.
Nice.
Um,
And was that what was in the barrel that I gave away?
it was effectively. Yeah.
Wonder how far these stairs go, Carries. Hope the other guy's doing really well and making the same progress we are.
I want to leave
Dang.
a something behind before I go.
Yep.
I know it's not a completed horn, mug, but I got those horns while we were outside.
Yep.
I want to offer one of those to the statue right there next to me as a thank you.
Okay. You're just gonna leave it on the floor next to the shimmering thing.
Just like I did with the coins upstairs. So
Perfect.
technically, this
Okay.
is the second time I've offered to the same one.
Sounds like a plan. All right. You can totally do that.
So now I only have enough for one full mug when I leave.
All right. So is your plan? Are you gonna rest here? Or are you gonna ethereal step back into what's your plan?
I will
and then we'll
step
cut
back.
over.
I will step back over to them and then take my rest because I don't get it till after a long rest anyway. So either way, it's gone.
Okay. I
can finish a short or a long rest. So yes, I will step over there, take my short rest, and get it back.
Okay. So how do you let them know you're coming? Zephyr, you're probably familiar with this being the similar.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stand in his way.
I'm just gonna motion and me there might want to move.
I don't move.
I know what he's gonna do, so I'll move around Thexel
Okay.
further down.
All right. So you create a space. Yep. You're
And
gonna
I
step
will-
through.
Yep.
You can totally do that. So as you kind of shimmer through, and then find some open space in front, as you come back into material plane existence, you can now take your rest.
Nice. And now this one, I'll just hit the rest and I'll hit short rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then use whatever hit dice you feel necessary.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna now shift down. Oops.
Man, how many more stairs are there?
Yeah. All right. So we'll add Rennie and Caris. Oh, I need to.
All I'm imagining is the Hulk. So many stairs.
Who's first? Who's going first? Rennie?
Yeah,
Harris?
yeah, I'm going first.
All right. I will say you emerge. Well, so you're coming down the stairs. I'll stop you at the edge of the stairs.
Ollie.
A good 60 feet down. And you feel about a part way down, you feel a glow or a light from below that starts to sort of, you see the staircase lighting almost a little bit. The lower you get, the hotter it gets. And you start to feel heat just emanating from below, coming up, and it's getting a little bit lighter. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, Rennie, you can see kind of out in front of you. It looks like an open platform for a good 15 or so feet in front of you, and then you see a drop off. That drop off, from where you stand right now, you can't really see what's going on. You do, though, see on the far side of the wall a metal of some sort. At this distance, it's hard to tell. iron, metal bars blocking about a 5-foot opening in the center of the wall, beyond which looks to be some kind of room. And in between, across this opening gap in the floor, you see what looks like a narrow passage crossed by another narrow passage.
So what was it that was in the middle of the room?
It looks like a chasm almost, and you can see kind of 2 stone walkways crisscrossed across that chasm.
But there wasn't a wall in the middle of the room. I think you mentioned something about a wall, but okay, so...
No. So the far side of the room is a wall, and the wall that would be from your orientation of this tower,
south.
What would be the south wall of the tower, appears to have an opening about 5 feet across with some metal of some sort bars blocking its pass.
Okay. I'm staying on the stairway and I'm checking the ceiling.
Okay. You look up the ceiling. You can see it gets dimmer and dimmer the higher you go. You went down a long way. It's about 60 feet down. About halfway up, you start to have a little trouble. It's harder to see, definitely dim. And then beyond, you really can't make out the roof or the floor above without some assistance, magical or otherwise.
When it gets too dark for me to see, I whip out the drift globe and just let that float out in front of us.
Okay.
Good call, Carries. I pull out my movable rod and I make sure my climber's kit is connected and double check my slippers of spider climbing. Seems to be good to go. Okay. All right. So what's the drift globe providing us to see?
Light. Let's pull it up right now instead of just trying to remember from memory.
You can use create a spell token from it, I think.
Yeah,
as well. So just drop that down.
Got that up. Light. So it's 60 feet. Oh, no, that's within 60 feet. Sorry. Light is 20 feet, 20-foot radius bright light, and then 20 feet additional dim light.
Okay.
So this is a 20 feet bright light, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're commanding it to sort of go into the space?
Yeah. It's 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. So
I don't want it to go over the chasm, and because I don't know if it's gonna fall or not. So, but just out 60, about 50 feet from me, or 30, whatever. Yeah, right here. This is fine. It's just floating above.
So you see the light of the drift globe really doesn't do much from where it is, because the light coming off of the chasm seems to be illuminating everything. You see shadows casting about as if the source of light was in the chasm itself. The drift globe casts its own set of shadows, and so the bright light that it provides about an equal contrast to the light that was already in the room. Up above, you can see a little bit more. Some shadows seem to be moving, 1 or 2 shadows up there. Nothing distinct yet that you can perceive.
Alrighty.
We should wait. Hey, are you guys over there?
Nothing.
Just the faint sound of xylophone music as I'm playing my Song of Rest.
So this... I can't even hear that 60 feet down. So
Aggravated.
Aggravated.
Starting to worry.
Ting, ting, ting,
Angry
ting.
pounding on the xylophone keys.
We should just wait a few more minutes. They probably just, they probably prestidigitated all that booze off of them. By the way, are you still moist?
Nope.
Oh, that
Carries.
word.
Very much so.
I'd hope that I'm not because of the air pocket I made, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you were able to avoid the damage by creating the vacuum, but you did get a lot on you in the whole thing exploding. So you're strangely drier than you would expect, having just recently been submerged almost. But this spirit evaporates quickly, and so you're, other than a little uncomfortable with some crusty clothing, it's not so bad.
I prestidigitate anything that was on me off real quick. So this is what I'm thinking.
Look shiny and clean.
This is what I'm thinking. You know, when the rest of the team gets here, there's 2 of us with slippers of spider climbing. What luck, right? What I can do is I can get across, affix, a line to it, right? Attach it to the immovable rod on the other side, so that if anything crazy happens, you guys can just slide across as opposed to walking across that. It's kind of an extra safety measure, right? And then from there, we can get to those, whatever's in that entrance over there, and we should be good. What do you think, Carries?
Well, plan is the plan. That might work. Might not.
I'm starting to look around for anything on the walls in this place. You know, I'm peeking out of the stairway to look around. I'm not stepping on the floor yet.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Okay. That starts with an I. Yes, there we go. 26. Natural 20!
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Well,
is that this session?
That's a lot.
A lot.
That's a
I
lot.
have
a
about
lot.
4.
It balances out.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, there's ones too. The DM keeps rolling them for us,
Okay.
thankfully.
So you are quite comfortable in these surroundings, this sort of situation, looking for things, looking for traps, looking for valuables. The ground, what you saw up above, where on the first floor there was debris of some sort of fights or combat or just disruption. Not so much as you got lower and lower. These lower levels have really not been inhabited in some time. The golems being the most voluminous evidence of activity that you've seen so far. These floors are almost pristine, and you see almost a north-south kind of wash to them, as if they were manipulated to be very smooth in the north-south direction. There's no debris at all on the floor from where you can see. The walls very smooth as well. As you can kind of see over the chasm just a little bit, and you can see the light coming up off the bottoms of what looks to be the stone walkway. You also can tell that the stone walkway seems to have a little bit of a kilter to it. It's kind of angled a little. The north-south face direction one. The east-west looks to be a little bit askew. And on each wall, there appears to be a lever, sort of a protrusion with a shield on top. You see the far one much easier than you could see the one to
So you mean like a lever sticking out and there just happens to be a shield on the wall above it, or there's a shield attached to this lever?
There's a shield attached to the lever, so it's almost as if it's a grasping point or something.
Well, there's a lot of extra stuff in here. What's taking everybody? Hey, are you guys here yet? I hope nothing was in those other stairs. Son of a bitch. They probably took a rest while we walked all the way down here.
Hey, she did tell you we were going to do that.
Tell you we were taking a rest.
I didn't think they'd actually do it.
And going down the stairs is always a lot faster anyway. So now that I've got my recipes, I feel better. I've aggravated my 2 party members.
What's
just
the
gonna-
over-under that switch was a disintegration thing? That just, they hit the button and it disintegrated every one of them in the stairway. What do you think, Karis?
That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, once I feel better, I'll start going down too.
Yeah.
I'll come down and meet him down there at the bottom, and I'm in a good mood, little tipsy from the smell still because I had it full on, so so just what'd you guys find?
All right, so let's add you to it. As before, I'll assume that
Oh, God.
you're still in the stairway. Yeah. Oh, surprise.
No.
That's what the switch did. It opened up to where you automatically go to the middle of
Wrong,
the pit.
Right in the middle. Oh,
You're
that's
coming down the stairs. All right.
Hey, are you guys over there yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I've seen so far. We've seen that there's switches on, I'm assuming, each end of the walkway, east and west.
Yeah. So the way the spiral staircase kind of opens up, you can get a reasonably good vantage point of everything to the south of you. You can see east, west, the switches, and you can tell for the one that you see well, there is a shield on the end, and it's really not like a large shield. This is just an adornment on this post that's sticking out of the wall. From that side.
So, we noticed the floors are really smooth, unusually smooth, and the walls are really smooth. We also noticed the two levers on each side of the east and west crosswalk that goes across whatever that orange, red, really hot, stinky stuff is that's down there that looks like lava.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what I propose. You see the iron bars that are preventing the entry from that opening up front? I think that's where we need to go. That's why they put iron bars there, to keep us out.
Yeah.
Because, dick move, right? What can I say? So there's two of us with slippers of spider climbing. What I'm proposing is we walk along the east and west walls, get to those levers, and hit them. And if those bars come up, or go down, or get out of the way, the rest of the party then crosses over while the rest of us walk around with the slippers of spider climbing and get to that entrance.
That could work. Another option, I could turn into a bird and just fly to them if we're worried about the walls being dodgy too.
Well, we'll know when we walk up the side over here where the actual floor is before we do that.
Yeah, true. But yeah, that sounds like it works.
It's just a thought. If you guys have other ideas, I'm all about them.
Walk out on the floor.
Okay.
Good.
And that's how we
Great.
lost Yip Yip Kaflicky.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, you take a step out. So you have now a clearer vantage point from the others. You can see down into the chasm, and you do see, I'll say about 7-ish or 8 feet down, a pool of magma just filling that space below.
I don't recommend stepping off the edge here, guys.
You
Kind
can
of
also see everything I've described previously. You see the bars on the far side. You see the narrow stone walkway that goes north-south. You see what looks like another stone walkway east-west, a little askew. So you can see there's a low side and a high side kind of to it. And the posts, though, are at the same height on both sides. The metal bars look shiny. So you don't have any problem knowing that these bars look like they're made of adamantine. So a little fancy, but appropriate for this establishment.
Just when Yip walks out, I just pause for a second to see if it sets anything off.
Right.
For a beat and then a second, and nothing seems to be amiss.
I put my foot out to
You've
see
got
if there's like
you've got the
floor
globe
of
kind of
slipperiness
next
here that just slides me right into magma. Okay.
You checking the floor?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's not slippery. It's just polished, very smooth, and there's almost a groove to it, almost as to enable, like, just to enable movement in a southerly direction, or northerly, I guess.
Funnels you right into death. How beautiful. All right, Carries. Get ready to move like lightning across this thing if we need you to, okay?
All right.
Alrighty.
I step out and take position.
Okay.
I take position on
Yep.
the western wall and start to
Okay.
walk up.
Yeah.
One moment, as you're standing there, you see a shadow kind of across the floor, from behind, and relative to where the drift globe is. You can kind of see a very faint shimmer of, very quickly something moves past, as if it were coming from behind, back where Rennie's stairs are.
Rennie, was that you?
What?
But I'm guessing no, that was not you.
No.
Everybody watch your back. I just think I might have saw something behind me moving around your stairs.
And you see it again as a large winged creature kind of swoops just in view ahead of you. We'll say kind of up in the air out there.
Oh no.
no.
It
A
flies.
second.
God.
A second. You hear more than see coming around the backside. And then a third actually crawls out from the chasm as if it had come out of the magma itself, and is poised just on the edge.
Oh no.
And Zephyr, are you coming out?
No.
Right now?
Well, it looks like you're the only one that hasn't actioned, so.
I'll go here.
Always in the back corner.
All right.
Yeah.
As your back foot breaches the precipice and steps foot onto the platform, these stairs ascend rapidly, almost as if they're retractable somehow, and they just start rising very, very quickly. You have but an instant to sort of decide if you want to react to that or not, but hearing nothing, you hear what starts to sound like a grind kick up.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
And the rear wall, Zephyr, starts to almost press up against you, the north-facing wall.
Lord. Do I have time to do anything?
Well, we're going to roll initiative.
Oh God.
Oh.
I have just come up with some more bad ideas.
I don't know. I can stop the wall, maybe.
Well, it's a bad idea, but it involves 4 out of 5 of us. The 5th person would just have to move really quickly. If we got the door open.
If you had time to plan.
Yeah, if only we had that kind of time.
All right. We have 3 horned devils harassing the party, as now their means of escape has abandoned them, and the walls literally closing in. Rennie, you're up first.
I immediately grab my immovable rod in my offhand, my sword in my right hand, my main hand, and I run up the wall.
Okay.
right where I'm at.
Right there. Okay.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So you're up near the edge of the chasm, but you're going up the wall. No
Yeah,
problem.
and I ready my attack against any of these things that come near me.
Okay.
That's it.
Not a problem. First up, we have one in the back here. He's kind of flying around up fairly high. I mean, maybe at this point, Rennie, you're getting near where about the elevation that he was. He's gonna just kind of cackle maniacally, and it's kind of a guttural sort of type of sound, and then he's just gonna kind of do almost an aerial flip, if you will, and just kind of pause. He's just gonna kind of hold and see what's going on. Zephyr, what's up? What's your plan?
Oh gosh. So I'm going to use one of my abilities as an air genocide. So I'm going to cast levitate. So, and I'm going to float 20 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Seeing as the wall's coming at us, I feel like being off the ground is probably better right now.
Yeah.
So let me see. Yes, one creature rises up 20 feet, and then I can use surfaces to move myself. So
Okay.
I imagine I'm kind of crawling. But I am going to... So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm floating over this thing using
Okay.
the wall. If I'm using my hands, but my main weapon is a longbow, is that going to be feasible?
Can the air genocide anchor otherwise?
Not really.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just take the dodge action.
Okay.
I think
Probably
that's
a
going
good
to
idea.
serve me well.
Dodge fireballs.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Carius. What are you gonna lay on us now?
So I move here, right? Goes over a little bit. I take the javelin of lightning and I'm going to throw it at this guy far end.
Okay.
And when I throw it, I just say strike, and
If you
it
do
turns
that-
into the lightning
If
bolt.
you do that, you will not get your javelin back when it hits that magma.
I don't care about the javelin.
Okay. Okay. Just a heads up. Just making sure you know. Like,
I throw it at this guy. You know, I just want to jab him with the javelin. So I'm gonna. So this one that's in front of me has to make a DC 13 Dex save, or take
Okay.
46 lightning damage. That is a 16 to hit.
Oh, 13. Just barely meets it.
It
Half
takes
damage?
half damage. 16 to hit the guy far end.
Okay.
I'll
That
use
will not
my-
hit.
Oh, I was about to say I'll use my bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? A D10? What's that?
Yeah, D10.
yeah, here we go.
She cannot revoke her bardic inspiration, so
No,
you
I
still have it.
can't.
Right?
So that's an 8 to 24.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, I
24
can
can
count.
hit.
I can count. Yeah, 24. So he will take 9 damage. That guy takes 46, 17. So half of 17.
Okay. So the one in front of you takes half of the 17.
Yeah, and I'll use and the other one the other one that gets hit with the javelin also takes lightning damage. Do you want me to roll another 46 or just use the same 17?
I can use the same one. Does he have to save also?
No, he just takes it.
He just takes it. Okay.
Just
On a
take
hit,
it.
yeah.
Just take
On a
it.
hit.
All
So
of
he
it.
took 17 lightning damage and what did I say?
16.
No.
What was your damage? 8?
9.
Gotcha. Okay.
9
So
regular.
26 to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all lightning?
One is the 9 is piercing and 17 lightning and everything, and the half
Okay.
lightning to the guy.
So it'll
And
be
then-
21 total to him. Yeah, the piercing seems to be
It's a
resistant
magical
to the
weapon.
hide, but the lightning does have
Okay.
an effect as he
Gotcha.
shudders under the lightning blast.
Gotcha. No, I was saying it's a magical weapon, but yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And then bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And is he within 10 feet of me? Yes, he is. And when I rage, he has to make another. It's a DC. I'll tell you right. I'm gonna find it. DC 15 dexterity save. Is it dexterity? Yes, dexterity.
16 he saves.
Oh, but so he takes half of 6, so 3 extra lightning damage
Nice.
as a lightning bolt just strikes him,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
All right. The javelin does pierce, and so he kind of takes the shot, and he's sort of grabbing onto it now, readying for the next. Vexel.
Okay. So I think if I also start running up on the wall, I can get to this switch with 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Is it an action to push it down, or can I just shove it?
I would say you can shove it, but it doesn't move.
Okay. I will stay where I am at the moment, and I will cast. Actually, no. I'm just gonna hold my action. I'm gonna see if I can try, basically, whenever, because I imagine Rennie's gonna head over to this other one. I'm gonna try and catch Rennie's eye between when he's heading there and when he gets there, and try and be same time. Great.
Thumbs up.
You could catch Rennie's eye if he was throwing his eye. As it is, there's a horned devil right in between the two of you. So we'll see.
True.
We'll see what we see.
I just
All
stay
right.
there and ready to do that.
All right, at the ready. This one, fairly, relatively unscathed from the various lightning assaults from Karis. He's going to now stand up fully from the edge of this thing and stride forward to Karis and make a series of attacks with both its fork and tail. Pitchfork. The first, a 14.
14 misses.
The second, a 29.
That's a nice one. 29 hits.
All right, and that'll be 11 piercing to you.
So half is 6.
Yep. And so he's gonna kind of hit and just sort of grate across, a little bit of damage, but nothing terrible. Then is going to swing with the tail, and a 25 as the tail comes around and whips at your face.
25 hits.
That'll be a 13 piercing.
And 7 half.
Yep. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Really should have went with that level 10 monk. God darn. 16.
All right, with the 16, you feel coursing through you a fire that you just are weren't expecting as an infernal wound afflicts you. You're going to lose 3d6 at the start of this thing's turn each round.
Health? That's health, right? Okay.
And that's it for now.
Let's see who
Yep.
lasts longer.
Yep, you're up.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to activate Planar Warrior as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I want to pull out my bow, knock an arrow, and I want to shoot at the middle horned demon that's here that just hit Karis.
Okay.
Let's see what.
Oh, 26.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, 26 to
Right.
hit the.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I roll the longbow damage first and then add the force damage, or how does that
Your
go?
order.
Yeah.
That one's fine.
And it's all force damage when it's planar
Yeah,
warrior.
for this one. So 11, and planar warrior is right there. It's that one. 6, so 17 force damage.
Good hit, good hit.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Then I'm going to just move over a few steps, shoot at the one that's behind us,
Okay.
to the north. This will all just be normal. 22 to hit,
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yes.
6 points.
Yeah.
And then I want to line right up with this path for the last one and shoot at the one farthest out
Okay.
for 20 to hit,
Yeah, 20 will do it.
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Good job. All
But
right.
I still got an idea. I just had to line up.
Okay. Well, working well so far. So yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
That went well.
So the third one is gonna come around. He's gonna stay back. Now having taken a shot from you, and just seeing this scene play out in front of it. It's going to hurl basically a flame at you, Yip.
Of course. I love
Uh,
fire.
Yeah, 22.
Yep, that hits me.
Okay, so you're gonna have nine fire coming your way.
Okay.
Not much of a flame apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, a little singe. Fortunately, you do not explode as you've more or less evaporated off at this point.
Oh, thank God.
Anything else for him? No. Rennie, you are up.
I sheath my sword, fast hands, draw my hand crossbow, sprint across to the walkway platform, get down to that lever, take a shot at the one fighting with carries.
Okay.
Let's see here. That would be hand crossbow. 25. Does that hit?
Woo!
Oh yeah.
He takes 7 points of piercing damage and 22 points of critical damage. Or of sneak attack damage.
All right. So 29 total to him.
Yeah. And
problem.
my
All
use object action, I think that, is that separate from an action or is that, I can't remember.
I think item interaction is like free.
Free item interaction, so I'm going to attempt to work the lever.
Okay. So we're in the same round. Well, actually, we're not in the same round. Ooh. So you try to work the lever, but it catches part way. You see it move, but it doesn't move fully to the down position.
Attack. Okay, it stops partway down. Okay.
Part way.
Does it matter that if I'm doing it at the same time? Because when I see him do it, I would try to time it.
Yeah. Were you holding your action to push, or were you?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So as you were holding, you kind of felt as he put hands on it, yours kind of wiggled a little bit, and as he shoves, you shove. It does go down fully, and you see, well, you sort of hear a grinding noise. If you're looking around, you would see that the bars are raising or lowering into the ground. Let's say.
Great team. Great team.
All right. Anything else for Rennie?
That's believe me, that was a lot to pack in. I can't believe I got that much time, to be honest. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So the closest devil to you is going to come up and is going to basically come swoop down to your level, kind of get around and try to kick you off.
Can't. I'm stuck to the wall with spiders, slippers and spider climbing. So he's trying to kick me off the wall?
Well, yeah, he's just trying
Okay.
to kind of.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're trying to do. I'm not on that platform though. Just to be
Right,
clear.
right. Yeah, he's trying to just kick you off the wall a little bit. So I don't know, does that block you or?
It just means that as he kicks me, if I fly backwards, I just stick my feet on. It's like I slide along the wall.
Yeah, you're like
right?
prone
As
on the
opposed
wall.
Yeah, well, I can't go prone on the wall. My feet have to still touch the wall, but like
Yeah.
depending on how he does it. So yeah, I could go flying.
All right, let's do let's give me a dex. How about this? Dex opposing checks. Let's do that. So all right.
You do have inspiration.
I
as
do,
well.
and I'll use it if I have to.
Yeah, so I'll say he does get a solid hit, not to damage, but to sort of try to dislodge you from the perch you're on, pushing down on the thing.
Yes, do that.
Can't knock you off.
16 plus 8. It's now
Awesome.
a 24. So I
Yeah,
guess he
so
doesn't
no
get a
problem.
good solid hit.
You can't get a solid hit. Yeah, what does that look like? What are you doing?
He literally goes to swing, and I'm like, whew, whew, and he's pounding the wall as I'm like running around his fists as he's doing this. And at the same time, I'm like, yeah, this lever gets in your way too, huh? You know, and I'm just doing it.
You see a claw just like rake across the stone, not finding nothing.
And at the same time, I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I hope he doesn't hit me.
Perfect. That'll end his turn. Zephyr.
All right. So I'm going to go along the wall 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets me right there. Then I'm going to teleport to right here and take a shot at number 8. Oh, where's my weapons?
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, no problem.
Or 5.
Okay.
Oops. And then I'm going to teleport 10 feet and take a shot at number 6.
All right. Nope. Yep. So arrow.
And then I'm going to teleport 5, 10-ish
Yes.
and shoot at number 2.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits. Probably not.
No, that one does not.
Okay.
That one, he's really close to Rennie, so you pull your shot just a little.
Right.
Tonight.
It's like kicking at him. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step because I don't think the bars are all the way down yet.
Yes.
And
Door.
I'm going to just like stay here and take shots
Hell yeah.
from right here.
Okay.
Incredible.
Still levitating, just in case. So I'm still 20 feet up, kind of next to the wall, so I can push off if I need to.
All right. Yeah. No, you absolutely can do that. All right. Carries.
Hey. All right, this first attack, I'm just gonna whack him with the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. And let's Henshin a go 28.
Oh.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Sure.
I'd like to spend a key point for a stunning strike.
Yes.
DC 16 con save.
Okay.
This fix get interesting.
20. All right, yeah. He will not be stunned. He will take that in stride.
You suck. So that's 16 damage he takes from that first attack.
Okay.
Let's whack him again. 23 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And then let's just kick him in the face. Let's just swing and a kick. 16 to hit.
That one will not find you make contact, but he kind of just shrugs it off, whether it's a glancing blow or just kind of absorbs it in his movement.
Magical strikes.
All right.
And
Anything else?
no, that was my bonus action.
All right.
All right. You escape this time. You...
All right, Dexel.
So is the bars are us in the process of lowering still?
Yeah, and the opening was fairly tall, but I would say they're about halfway down now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look at number 2 and number 8 and think they're probably gonna be a little bit annoying, and I'm gonna keep one hand on the lever and reach out with the other one, and I'm gonna cast Hold Monster at 6th level on both of them.
Okay.
Nice.
It's the immovable rod of monsters.
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
So that's a wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 17.
Well, both. In fact, so your hands are out. You. What's that look like?
It's like basically I reach out, and as I grab a hold of them, I'm visualizing them just turning into like static drawings, and so they just freeze up and become paralyzed.
Okay. Yeah, so they kind of both, you see their backs arch and stiffen, and they both almost are like they're held immobile. What's the condition they get?
They're paralyzed.
Paralyzed? Okay, perfect.
That means they fall out of the sky if they're flying.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. And so,
Just saying.
So you can see the one in the north was, as the wall was moving down, you can see that the wall actually arrested its motion as the levers came down fully, and the bar started to descend. The wall sort of starting to retract, but this thing comes down in a heap. It's going to take a little bit of falling damage, not a lot. Just, we'll say.
As Karis sees this, he just turns to Yip and say, "Hey, get out of here."
Oh yeah.
This one. Go ahead.
No, you're good. That's just. Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the one was a little lower. He came down. He took it just a thud onto the flooring. The one near Rennie though, he racks with.
Oh no.
Go
I
for
get
it.
a hand crossbow attack of opportunity first.
Yeah.
And because it's
sure you do.
paralyzed, I get it with advantage. So, 19 to hit with advantage is 19 to hit.
Sure. No problem. Yep, that'll do
I'll take it. I'll take it if I can get it. It takes 5 points of piercing damage, and it takes 29 points of critical of sneak attack damage as it falls.
That is insult
All right, so,
to injury,
so
right
34 total. This is not magical damage, yeah?
It is not magical damage in this case. Yes, that is correct.
All right, so
Still
we'll say
good.
still good. So we'll say 17 to this poor fellow. And as he's over the magma, he's going to land with a thud on this semi-solid molten rock, and then kind of just sort of float for a moment, but then start to sink.
Amazing. And then I still look across at Rennie and go, let's get going. Next turn maybe though. Because we've got to wait for that to move down. But that's me.
Yeah, once the once the two posts sort of move together into their resting place, they don't seem like they're going to raise.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to sit there and hold it.
Oh, great.
Unless you're holding it on purpose.
No, then if they feel solid, then I will move.
Yeah, there was a little click in kind of a...
Great. Yeah, cool. So I'll just run along to there, and then that's me.
Okay. All right, Karis, this. Hold on, let me do the upkeep. 3d6 to you for upkeep damage, 8 points of infernal.
Then that's not halved at all, right? Just making sure.
I don't think so, unless you've got some way you can mitigate infernal.
I don't think so.
All right. Yes. All right. There you go. He's gonna take another 2 swipes with his fork and try to hit you. A 21.
Hits.
This is 10 piercing and another 8 infernal. Gonna take another swing. A 14, I think, misses you.
Yep.
And that tail's coming back around again. He's kind of using a combo of tail and fork to try to keep you at bay. Almost evocative of the kinds of strikes you do with your monkish ways. 26 on the tail.
That hits.
All right, so that's another 12 piercing. And so that's 10, 8, and 12 coming your way. Point of order, you can potentially staunch the wound on your turn if you want to. We can talk about that. Yip, you're up.
Okay. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gonna use my ethereal step because I have it back. And I am going to go, and I will appear next to Zephyr because I believe that should be. Yep, I'm within range.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
I'll go and I'm not sure if it does a mist or anything with it, but I'd say if it does, you can still smell the ale from upstairs as I go. Just poof poof.
Of course you do. Yes. Awesome.
And that will be it.
Okay. So paralyzed until your next turn, or
so it's for a minute, but it can make a save at the end of its turn.
okay, charisma,
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Does
Okay,
it come out of it if it takes
try-
damage though?
Nope.
All right, so 16. Is that enough?
Fails. Nope.
Okay,
It's a
yeah, he's
17.
gonna just almost like racked with pain, frozen in that face of horror. Rennie.
I am going to immediately stow my hand crossbow. I am going to pull my sword, and I'm going to bolt across the area 22 feet and another 8 feet this way to make my way there. I'm keeping an eye on the devil that just went down into the magma and is partially sunk into the
Perfect.
magma that's burning there.
Perfect. All right. Anything else for you?
Let me change the order of that.
Okay.
I take a shot at number 6 before stowing my hand crossbow.
Okay.
At the one by Carrie's, I'm going to take a shot with my hand crossbow.
Perfect.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
no
stow
problem.
it, and then I'll run and draw my.
Yeah,
weapon
go ahead and
with
roll the
fast
hit. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, he's very occupied by Carrie.
Natural
so-
20.
Nice.
Of course, yes.
Natural
Of
You
course.
and those 20s today.
And yeah, I'll take it. And
Holy heck.
here we go.
You almost let that go by.
11 points of
Right.
piercing damage, and
Sneak attack.
23 and 25 points. So that would be
my
48
God.
points of piercing damage.
48, 58, 59 total.
Yeah.
Non-magical, so
Non-magical.
it's half, but
But
that is
still,
still
oh gosh.
29
Damage I
points.
wouldn't get otherwise because I'm not running up to him with a sword of life stealing anytime soon. Nor am I chucking it across the room. So
Well, that left it met it met rang true, met its mark, and left an impression on this poor devil.
I wouldn't call it poor. It's still a jerk.
All right. So the one that had landed in the magma and is now partially submerged, did not pass its saving throw. It's only an 11.
Just gives a thumbs up as it goes.
Yep. And so he will continue to be racked with paralysis. A very similar feature and expression on its face. The magma appears to have no effect on it, but it is otherwise fairly incapacitated still.
It's
Zephyr.
thinking aggressive music in its head now.
Yeah, it's gonna make you guys are gonna pay when this thing wakes up.
How high are the ceilings? Pretty high in here.
Yeah, it's about 60 feet.
Okay,
It was
okay.
a long walk down the stairs.
Got it. So I am
Yep.
going to.
I will say the room you're in is not anywhere near that tall. It is regular 20-ish feet tall.
Okay, so I'm at the ceiling of this room then.
Well, yeah, you would have probably had to come down just a little bit to get through the gate
Okay.
area. But
So
you're effectively at the ceiling.
I'm going to teleport 5-10 feet. Can I still see the one that's sinking?
Yeah, partially.
Okay. I am going to take a shot
With
at that
advantage.
one.
With advantage.
Yeah,
With
with advantage.
advantage.
Paralyzed.
So 21
Okay. Yep, that'll do it. No problem.
for 6. And then I'm going to teleport 5-10 feet
What?
and take a shot at number 6.
That won't do it.
This is okay. And then 5. Well, where was I? 5. I can kind of diagonal it here. I mean, I'm floating anyway, but.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
And then at number 8, who I think is still stunned.
Yep, advantage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Also. 17 won't
So-
quite do it.
Dang it. Okay.
Bounces off harmlessly.
Sorry. And then I'm just
Good
gonna
shot.
hang out like next to the opening, kind of halfway in, halfway out. So if I fall, I land on ground, but I can.
Sounds like a plan.
And if you
All
fall,
right.
I'll try to catch you so you don't fall.
Right.
Nice. So
Carries, get in here!
so valiant. All right, Karis.
My turn.
Yes, your turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna attack this guy recklessly, so I get an advantage on the attack. So with the staff of light, thunder, and lightning, let's hit him with advantage. That's a 23.
Yep, you can do that.
All right, so that's 16 damage.
Okay.
Next attack is let's see what the advantage what I get. 22,
Yep. No problem.
and that would be 10 damage.
All right.
And also, what I'd like to do is expend one of the properties of the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. The lightning property. When I hit with a melee attack using the staff, I can cause the target to take an extra 2d6 lightning damage.
All right. Roll it.
And that's 3 damage. And
Okay.
then, as a bonus action, I like to spend a key point for Step of the Wind. I'm spending 2 key points. One for Step of the Wind, so I can dash.
Okay.
And I take off towards the thingy. And the other key point was so I can take flight. So once again, you don't see the wings, but you can feel dragon wings from Karis as I take to the air and just fly towards my 90 feet towards the gate. And you can take an opportunity attack if you like.
You put your red wings on.
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, the tail will sweep out as you go by. 21.
21 hits. He
And
also takes 2d6 psychic damage.
take it. All right.
That's 10 damage, by the way.
Yep. So that'll be 13 plus 10, so 23. The 10 is infernal. The 13 is piercing. You said, what do I take? 21.
10.
No.
Well, 10 psychic damage.
He's happy to be here. All right. Here we go. All right. That's it for you.
Yes.
All right. I'd like to say we'll leave it here, but Rennie and Thexel, what's your plan?
I'm running in that door.
Yeah, I'm kind of running in and seeing if there's a lever to move the gate back up.
Okay. Well, let's say for the sake of time, because we are going to leave it here and pick it up again next week. You can both do that. There's no lever, but as you both leave that space, the devils pick themselves up. The one goes and assists its friends, and they seem to like fly up out of visual range from where you're standing. You can peer up and see them, but they are moving quickly towards the darker shades and areas of this space.
Oh no,
I just
we
look
left
at
the drift
Rennie and-
globe. Can you mentally make that drift globe follow you?
Oh, it follows me. Yeah, it follows me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As me and Brenny go through the door, I just look at him and go, "Good shoes.
Yours too. Yours too. Where'd you get yours?
Waterdeep.
Same.
Yeah.
Solomon's Needle? Probably.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. Great taste in magical shoes. Such a great cobbler, that guy. That is awesome. That was
That is awesome, guys.
Oh.
That was 2 different scenarios that were both awesome. 3 different scenarios that were awesome, actually.
Yeah.
And we fit
Yeah.
it all
How
in.
do all 5 of you avoid a ground trap by flying over it?
Walking over it,
Oh, okay, walking in your
around it. Yeah.
I
The sea is
teleported.
Sid. We had a specific set of skills for this situation.
Right?
case. Indeed.
I'm surprised
All right,
one
holy
of us
cow.
didn't wind up in the magma, to be honest.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry about lighting the whole room on fire, guys.
It was great.
That
It was
was
And
great.
I'm just going to agree. You should be sorry. Yes. that was terrible. But at the same time,
High
good
risk, high
It was
reward.
awesome.
Good stories start with bad decisions. That's what we have to
Yes.
remember, folks.
Yeah.
I think Yip lives that dream every day.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Once again, thank you all for watching and joining us for RPG Short Shots and Durlag's Legacy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got at least one more episode to go.
At least one more episode.
least
Might
one
be
more.
able to cap it off there, but we'll see what's in store.
We've
on the
been doing
next
pretty well.
sub-level.
I mean, even with setting the room on fire, like that fight went so much faster than it probably would have.
Right.
I mean, vaporizing 5 cubes in one go. It takes some guts.
It hurt, but it was effective.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt me.
That stuff is better than flammable oil.
Yeah.
All right, let's again thank you all for joining. Let's really quick go around again. We'll go backwards order this time. Reed first.
Hi, I'm Reed. I can be
Where can
found
we
on
find you?
social media at Warrior Streak, or you can find everything that we do on at the Games Tavern on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We look forward to seeing you guys here next week, and I'll be premiering next week Thursday and Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction on its very first episode. So be sure and check it out.
Awesome.
Pop it back to you,
Hello.
Vince.
Hello. Zephyr. Hello.
Yes. Sorry. I am the Geeky Seamstress. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram with that. I have my anniversary sale still going. Mother's Day's coming up, so go to my socials to check that out. And I will see you guys next week. It's gonna be great.
Do you still have any of those dice bags left?
What dice?
I
which
thought you
ones?
had some dice bags that you had made at one time. I don't know. If
I
you
have all kinds of dice bags.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Many,
Yeah.
many,
Kinds of
many,
stuff.
many. It's
Yeah.
a whole category on my website. So
I was like,
yeah.
whoa, what happened there? Well, that was
So,
I got blurry.
Little bit of a spirits going on. All right.
I am Rooster. You can find me on Twitch at Raven and Rooster. You can find me here during the short shots with these guys. And that's it.
Yeah. All right. Ruby?
Hey, I'm Ruby. You can find me on Twitter at Ruby_Camp and on here doing other shows. And if you want to see other cool RPG stuff from my part of the world, check out the hashtag Kiwi RPG that's going around this week. There's loads of awesome things.
Awesome. And Sid?
Guys, I'm Sid. I was playing Karis Stormbolt today. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at _Sundance Sid. Also here on the Game 7 channel on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on the Dirty Deeds game.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed. And I'm Vincent Sun, aka Mike. It has been an absolute pleasure being completely embarrassed by this group, but wouldn't have it any other way. So we'll see you next Saturday at noon Eastern.
yes.
Have a good one.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.